What's up in the web? We back again. Xbox Day One motherfucking podcast in the building. We here. We here. Once again. We got the great live wire in the building. What's going on, G?
Yo, what up? Not much, man. You know, go Buffs. Not much. Chilling. What's up with you?
No, man, just chilling, man. Been working. Been trying to concentrate. Trying to stay healthy. And I couldn't work, man. I tried to crash out on them another day. I just ran out of gas.
Yeah, I just,
Yeah, I couldn't do
uh,
it no more. I ran out
I
of
was
personal
playing a
gas.
little Starfield earlier today, but it was the first time I got a decent amount of time
Yeah.
playing because I ain't really been able to play like I want to.
Yeah, see, that's why I couldn't do last weekend. I thought I was gonna do it even though I had 4 days off. And so they actually it was little Mexicano was like, "You gonna come to work on Monday? Fuck you. No, I'm gonna chill out. What's up with you, Devil Mobile? What's up with you, Zinc? You ain't shit. I saw what you did yesterday. I saw what you did. You a cold motherfucker, boy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to talk though. You a cold motherfucker. This motherfucker Zinc going off on motherfuckers and shit. I'm like, gee, I didn't even know it went off. Somebody
And
privately messaged me was like, your man's is loud.
he said he was pulling niggas report cards from sixth grade. Said, "Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about yourself."
Yep.
Back in Miss Sullivan's class acting a goddamn fool. But like, what the fuck? Said shit. Like, nigga, I don't remember what I did back then.
I'm like, damn, Sick, what did you do to this
The
man?
nigga's like, fuck it. You don't remember? Nigga, I remind you. You
This
was in the
man
back of the class sticking fucking scissors in the electric socket, you dumb motherfucker. Like, God.
no, but think about it. Parents wanted to go pound for pound with it.
Yeah. He
I was
said, I ain't gonna let you never forget that shit. Fucking blew the whole bench up. Like shit.
oh,
That shit
and I
crazy.
didn't even know. Like I said, I came when I try to watch everybody's podcast. I only can watch to a certain extent because I agree with everything you guys saying, and I got to get shit together for my own podcast and shit. And like I said, sometimes I watch you guys podcasts. I don't say anything because I don't want to take nothing from you. I make
Yeah,
sure I
I ain't get a chance to even do
second
mine
list.
because I can't get to my room.
Hmm?
I can't get to my room, my office. Not
Oh,
for it's long enough time to do a podcast.
yeah, yeah. So I told him like I'm tired. I like man, and I was tired. I wasn't supposed to go to work Thursday, but I had to go in. And so I was like, I'm gonna try to knock this shit out. I feel like I'm bum at the end. I'm like, man, I should have never did that. I thought about erasing that motherfucker. That's all. That should get some type of view. So fuck it, leave it on. Flip money. You ain't got nothing to say. Flip. I worry about Flip. Worry about Flip. But y'all welcome to Crash. Y'all go share. I only think I just want you guys to share this shit. Just share it everywhere. Just share this motherfucker. That's all I ask. Share this shit. Cause it's crash out Saturday night. We crashing out on a whole lot of people. I know I am. It's a lot work. Did you see your boy on Jamie? What was that? David Gap? What was that? What was that Gaffney? So wherever that nigga David, wherever the show, I don't know that motherfucker.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Everybody seen that shit.
And
Hey
he called
man,
him.
caught him red-handed with his hand in the cookie jar, talking about I ain't take the cookie. Nigga, your hand in the cookie jar, holding the cookie.
Yeah.
But I ain't take it though. Motherfucker, you might as well. Got your dusty ass hands all on the cookie. Who else gonna eat that cookie now? But yeah, man. But this he ain't doing nothing. He ain't saying nothing. That ain't any different than other shit we done heard Pony say on the fucking internet. We heard This shit all before. Ain't no new shit. This is old shit. These motherfuckers are salty and delusional. They just mad, bro.
And even old dude on Salty podcast, he talking all type of shit. He said, I ain't even played yet. I said, nigga, how you gonna say something about something you ain't played yet?
Because it hurts their feelings that Microsoft. Look, man, anything that Xbox does is a threat to PlayStation, and that's how they take it. So anything positive, they take as a threat. Anything negative, they take it as an opportunity to try to crush Xbox because they view Xbox as a threat. No matter how much they can be like Xbox is down, they always fear that. Look, man, at the end of the day, you know, you could like this. The thing is with Xbox could be falling down, tripping over themselves, fucking up big time. But at the end of the day, they got a rich ass daddy, and he'll always get their ass out of trouble if need be. You know what I mean? That and so therefore you can't really count them out because of that. And that's how they feel about it. And which is why they salty. Which is why they salty about it. I mean, you know what? This is what PlayStation is. You ever like I dealt with a couple of chicks, but if you ever dealt with a bad chick, like a chick that's known for being the bad chick, like when most of the rooms that she walks in, she the bad chick, right? But the funny thing about that girl that's considered a bad chick, when another girl walks in that also is potentially a bad chick for whatever, and I'm not saying every girl, but for whatever reason, that girl feels threatened. Like my position is going to be taken. Even though she might have a man, even though she might not really need to be in competition with that girl for attention, you know what I mean? Or one of the girls might not even know about, like, care about the attention. And that's usually how it is. One girl is craving it and she says, "Oh, I don't care about the attention," but when she doesn't have it, then she pitching a fit. And that's what PlayStation is right now. And I'm not saying the brand, I'm talking about their fan base. They're so used to PlayStation always being talked about. They don't like how Xbox has been talked about and championed the last few years, even though they're they haven't really met their full potential. We're just seeing the possibilities of their potential. It's not like they winning championships right now, but they in the process. We can see what they built it. So it's like the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Like we can see what they could be. The only question is, are they going to get there? You know what I mean? But you can see it. You can see the potential, and that's what they fear is the potential. You know, and the thing is, they've been doing the same old thing for the longest. That um, they kind of complacent and bored with it. I mean, I'm just being honest. That's another reason why. Like, look, man, if Xbox came out with a game, if Starfield was nothing more than The Last of Us in space, I don't think it would have been this big of a this is an uproar and this da 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 and I can't stand Starfield shit because it would have just been a clone of a PlayStation game and they would just been following the PlayStation formula of how to make games, right? But the fact that they said fuck that, we gonna do, but let Bethesda do what Bethesda does. We're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna stay true to RPGs. We're gonna let you just live out your space fantasies, and that doesn't fit the formula of what PlayStation does. And because it doesn't fit the formula, and people are liking it, and maybe some people truly don't like that style of game, which is fine. But it's just odd that people find it they want to become divisive because you like something they don't, which doesn't make any sense, man. It don't, because there's a lot of games that people play, and not everybody's gonna like the same shit. I mean, like Overwatch won Game of the Year of 1 year over Uncharted, right? And ponies were obviously upset. I didn't really give a shit because I didn't play at that time. I hadn't played either game. But Overwatch to me, I played it a couple times. It's okay. It's a fine shooter, but it's not one of my top 10 shooters of all time. It's cool,
It's a party shooter.
you know. Yeah, it's cool. I don't think it's bad, but just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean like it shouldn't be game of the year or it doesn't deserve the fan base it had. Look, man, bro, people like it for what it is. You know, look, Elden Ring, humongous game based on all the previous dark from software games. Did you see that most people see it being much bigger than what Demon Souls, not Demon Souls, Dark Souls 3? No, not really. They think it'd probably be in line with that shit, but it way over shot the sales of that. So you never know. Like it depends. Like what catches people. I mean, like The Witcher 3, The Witcher 2 wasn't like this hot shit ass game that everybody
No,
loved. It
no,
was okay. It
I
wasn't a
got it off
bad
of
game.
I got it off of what you
It,
call it,
but it was
games
a
ago.
it was a little clunky. It was a little clunky, but Witcher 3 improved on it. It was an amazing game, but you know what I mean? They didn't know that it was going to become what it was based off the previous game. They thought it could be good. So you just never know. But this whole thing, like, they gotta constantly say, "Well, Starfield's not what you think it is." Starfield. I'm like, bro, why do you give a fuck? Like, why do you give a fuck? Like at this point, you're beating
It
the
ain't
dead
your game.
horse, bro. Bro, how long has Roblox been out? Long time, right?
Shit,
One of the
I think
most
since
popular game,
360. Shit.
one of the most popular games on console and PC.
No,
I don't
no, no,
see
no,
it.
no. You
I
mean the
don't see
most
them
popular
motherfuckers
game
constantly
on?
talking about Roblox not being shit, and that shit's way more popular than all the PlayStation games put together. That shit
Hold
makes
on, you can't.
mad
You hold
money.
on, loud. You can't say that. Roblox is only on Xbox and PC. That's it.
All right. Well,
No, it's
Xbox and
coming on
PC,
PlayStation now.
It's
but
on, yeah, no, it's not. Not yet.
Yeah. No,
well,
it's
yeah,
coming on soon.
whenever it
They
does,
announced it.
whatever.
They announced it. It's coming
But
on
but
PlayStation.
but yeah, I believe that when I see that. They've been saying that shit for
They
years.
announced it. They announced it was on
No,
Twitter.
I know what you're saying. Yes, they've been saying that for years. They've been saying that for years that they were gonna put
Well, nigga,
Roblox
I
on
don't know.
PC.
Why you fucking arguing with me, nigga? I'm just told
I
you
ain't
what I
arguing
saw
with you.
on
I'm just
Twitter.
listen. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just correcting you. They've been
You
saying
can't
this
correct
for
the corrector, my
years.
nigga. You can't correct the
They've been
corrector.
saying this for
Man,
years.
you
They've been
can.
saying
You
this for
always want to
years.
be right all the goddamn time, G. Listen,
What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's not my fault. I like to read, Bone. I can't
I
help
like
it.
to read too.
It's,
I read
it's,
all
it's part of
day,
my
no matter what.
disability.
But I gotta read
Part
all
of,
this. Man,
no, you
what's
don't.
up with
Shut
you,
up. You
Rolls
always
Royce?
say you don't like to read. Shut up, lying
Nah,
ass.
This
I
This
ain't
nigga
nigga
lying.
don't
said just
read at
lie like
all.
that
I
on
gotta read
live
all these
things.
documents and all that. I
Listen,
read
listen here.
time
Listen here, Algerone. Get off the stage, Algerone. Get off the goddamn stage, nigga. Over there lying your ass off. Talking about you like to read. Cut it the fuck out, nigga.
well,
I'm
listen,
just
man.
telling you. They've been saying, I believe it when I see it because they've been saying this shit for years. They've been saying it for years. I'd be surprised if they actually go through with it. That's not the first, second, third, fourth time they said that they was putting it on a PlayStation. They've been on the Xbox for fucking years. For whatever reason, the last time I read that they was doing it, they did that because we know Sony money is funny, but it ain't about their money. Microsoft had programmers and stuff like that that work hand in hand to get that game on the Xbox and also as PC. Sony want, as you like to
Yeah,
say, a handout. It have something to do with programming and putting it on there. And Sony like fuck that. Sony tools are weak. And we've been saying for years, Sony been having the most weakest tools out there. So hey, you gotta take it for what it is.
well, yeah, it's something with the ability to constantly update. Something
Yeah,
along them lines,
right.
because
Sony, yeah.
it's always that shit's always changing and shit. But regardless, listen, man, these motherfuckers they complaining about shit because this is a down year for them, and none of their games are hitting the way they thought they would. I'm not saying they're not selling nothing. Obviously, Final Fantasy sold and did something, and so and Forspoken did a little something, and so did I forget what was the other game they had? Some shit out, but they did a little something. But it wasn't. It's not like what you would expect from a console that they said sold 40 million. You assume they sell a little bit more, but again, they're down. People aren't buying games like that, and they want to they want to blame fucking Game Pass for the fucking faults of Sony. That shit doesn't make any sense, especially when Microsoft is doing their thing and they're not looking at what Sony's doing. They're not trying to steal their swagger or none of like. Look, man, that's what you want to do. You want to do it that way, cool. That's your shit. You
No,
do
but
that shit.
hold on, live. Hold on.
Exactly.
How they gonna blame? How they gonna blame Microsoft Game Pass for that when Sony was doing that shit first? I just
Yeah,
keep
but they
just keep it as what it is. And the PlayStation
no,
3.
but yeah, but the difference was the shit didn't work. That's the only reason why
Okay, so
the shit was.
it's Microsoft's fault that it worked for them and not for Sony.
Well, no, but the thing is they didn't view it as a viable option because it wasn't a viable option. Like you know what I mean? Like that'd be like you have a option between like two restaurants, but one restaurant they cook is bad, so you're not gonna really go over there. Like they saying it's an option, but it's really not unless you're trying to get fucking food poisoning. So
Listen here, it's like this. Me and Bone smashed the same chick. The chick was burning. I was smart enough to put on a condom. That nigga didn't. So who at fault? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm
You
not
gonna use
saying
that
that.
Why
analogy?
you gonna put that? Nah, don't put
It's
that.
not
Don't put
exactly the
nah.
same, but okay.
You gotta blame the
I
chick
don't
on
like
that
the
one.
No.
I
I'm
don't like
just
the
You
bird.
saying.
Don't put that
I'm
bird
just
shit on
saying.
me,
I was
G.
smart enough. Listen here. I learned from Bone mistakes.
Nah. Mm-mm.
And Flip said, "Man, I knew her pussy was burnt. You should have put it in her
You know?
butt." I'm like, damn. Fuck.
Actually, they
No,
should
it
make
was
that. They
real. I
should make
knew
that
that
a
pussy was
torture.
mine. I
They should
wouldn't have fucked
actually. They
her
should
at
make that
all.
shit a
Fuck that.
torture.
That
They should make
condom
that part of
great.
torture. Give a motherfucker pissing out razor blades. I guess I swear to God.
He ate. Listen
Swear
here.
to God, niggas be
He ate the
snitching.
pussy and I didn't. I
Oh
knew.
no.
I knew better. I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, don't do it. No.
Like I'm good. He ate it and she sucked me off. I'm good. I'm good. I got no problems.
Look, man. Dudes is hurt. That's
Yeah,
it.
they are. They
That's
are.
all. I mean, that's why King Thrash is on this 200th video about Starfield. Hey, this motherfucker make like 3 Starfield videos a week and shit.
Oh.
That's just
That
crazy,
does
bro.
nothing. But
No, I mean,
oh man, these
that's funny. That's
motherfuckers.
listen, man.
I'm just
Look,
saying. It's just.
I don't want to talk about nothing that much. God damn. He
I
trying
mean,
to do
listen here.
Starfield videos like motherfuckers doing them ABK updates and shit. That's the way he be doing this shit.
Hang
I'm
on.
like, God
Hang on.
damn.
I did see that. I did hear that. I'm sorry. Somebody said nobody talking about ABK no more.
Well, not because it started. Yeah, because they ain't really nothing to talk about. They haven't really
The
said
dead.
anything in a while.
That's a dead conversation to even talk about. It's too late.
My
Microsoft bought the
ABK was pretty much
motherfucker.
done at
That's
this
it.
point.
That's it.
Yeah, they just
Listen
working
here.
out the details, but as of right now, it ain't really nothing to talk about.
Man,
But
I
if
mean,
it wasn't nothing to talk, they
they
be talking
bought
about
that
they
shit, dog.
was doing.
They bought it. I mean, it's over. You're right. Listen here. Fuck the UK. Let's just keep moving on. That's all. That's all you really can do when it comes down to that deal. Yes, Sony got fucking Call of Duty. Okay. Oh, wow, you got Call of Duty now. What? Take that, Mike. Take that, Microsoft. Yeah, sharing is caring. Okay, they helping you out, but y'all still paying Microsoft. And
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Microsoft
hey
right,
man,
right
listen.
there on.
Hey, sharing is caring. I mean, but y'all still paying Microsoft, so I don't understand that one. I don't understand that logic. Maybe somewhere in the back of their head they realize the logic of them going crazy over Activision Blizzard don't make sense no more. Maybe it finally kicked in. maybe I don't know. Maybe the realization of saying, "Oh well, since Microsoft gave us that game, they're gonna give us all the other." I don't know. I mean, like you said, you can't beat a dead horse with a stick for so fucking long to see if this motherfucker alive or not. But 600,
Man,
I mean 6 million. What is it? 600 million people playing fucking
6 million, not hundred. Nigga, don't put
Yeah,
Starfield.
6 million.
6 million. Nigga, don't put no hundred on it. Nigga, they gonna
How
eat your
much is
ass.
it? How many?
6 million.
600,
600.
Yes.
6 million. Oh, all right. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
yeah.
I'm just listen.
I
That's
want
a
you to
lot.
get destroyed on the
Yeah, they
interweb.
said 6 million, and then
Oh no, they can't destroy
1 million
me. I don't give a fuck
concurrent
if
or
I
something
fuck
like
up on
that.
that. I can admit
Yeah,
that I fucked up on that one. I don't care. They can't destroy me. They ain't ready for flip. I'm trying to tell you right now. None of them ponies is ready for me. They're
they
not.
look
They're
everything.
not capable. They don't even have the mental fortitude, like you like to say, to even deal with me.
I had 3 ponies. I had 3 ponies. I had 3 ponies attack me this week, and the only thing I just did was just laugh. I put a laughing thing. Like I'm not got
Mhm.
no time to talk to you. And
Did your
thinking
boy,
about it,
So
I'm gonna give a
did
soldiers
your
went at
boy
them.
block you, 100?
Yeah. That old bitch ass nigga. And I ain't said nothing to him. He knew it
who
was
your boy?
coming.
Who your boy? They block you.
Christopher Fort. That nigga. I remember I told you the other night what I found out for sure the other day I went to work. Because
Mm.
one of my guys, Cyber hit me up and put it in a tweet about Starfield, and I clicked on the nigga name. It's like, no, you been blocked from this nigga. Yeah, that nigga know I was gonna crash down on his ass.
You know
Yeah,
what it is?
probably.
That fear. Sony been taking L left and right since the announcement of the Xbox One X. They've been taking a hit. The moment Microsoft released that and talking about the Xbox One X, these so-called ponies and these pony bots on these new YouTube channels, they knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. The moment the One X came out and Phil was talking about we're not going to sacrifice nothing for power no more, they knew it. They knew it. They already knew it was already written in stone. Like, oh shit, Microsoft is not playing. Some of out there stay in denial, don't want to believe it. But the main YouTubers with the YouTube that keep coming like fucking what's his name, fat ass boogie, uh,
I ain't
gay
heard Boogie
ass
in a minute.
fucker, all
Boogie
cucumber
still around?
looking,
That little Boogie still around.
white
I ain't heard
cream. What's his
Boogie don't
name?
come up on my timeline.
I know that's why I'm saying. What's his name? Rich Review Tech.
Yeah,
What's the other dude name?
Rich don't come on
Hold
my
on, what's the other
timeline
dude
no
name?
more.
What's the other dude name? It's another dude.
Only person
Um,
I get is Sperm Wave.
I remember that. I forgot the dude. I
I'm talking
forgot the
Sperm
other
Wave. I'm
boy name.
talking
It's
Sperm
another
Wave.
one. It's a lot of them. No, not them. Them up. I'm just finding out
You
about
got
them. I'm talking about them
got
other dudes.
UBG don't come on my timeline. Uh,
A
Retro.
lot of the dudes around the Xbox. I see. I don't know about the boy with the disease on his face and all that shit. And I don't know. I ain't
That
know
nigga.
anything about them until this generation
That nigga.
and stuff.
You
Or
Dreamcast.
talking about the
sperm wave and
Dreamcast
all that
guy?
other shit.
Man, that nigga.
Yeah, I ain't
Man,
know about them. Right. But I'm just saying the old fella, the old guy that you really don't hear from at all. When the One X was announced, they fade in the cut like a wet band-aid and say, let's see how this play out. Only the
Nah,
one that
but
spoke up and saying some crazy
no,
shit was fucking
the
what's his
only
name?
reason why you didn't know about Dreamcast guys, again, this generation is different. A lot of these guys, when
Right,
PlayStation 4 was up, and they didn't really have to prove like, oh, PlayStation is better than Xbox. Look, they went in sales. They got the more exclusives. So they didn't really feel the need to come out and defend PlayStation like that. But now that the shit
right, right,
looking
right, right, right,
down,
right,
now
right.
these niggas is that's why you can see him looking at the Starfield Direct, looking mad, talking about this shit don't even look good. This shit even got his arms folded and everything. This shit doesn't even
I
look
gotta
next
be
gen.
honest, guys. I have to be honest. I played many hours of the game. I did hundreds of hours. I did many different missions of the game, and I really gotta truly be honest with you, but guys, it's really not with a Bethesda game. It's Skyrim is still one of the top game out there, and look what happened.
that nigga.
He said
Man,
all that.
Didn't he say
He
him and
said
his
all that
homegirl was
nothingness
bored or something?
just to get proved wrong. He
So
said
see, the
all
thing
that
about
Mhm.
this,
nothingness
I gotta
just
understand.
to
Flip,
get
I had to
proved wrong.
understand. I can't. Flip, I understand. I can't talk to a mess head.
Well,
I
Listen
can't
here.
talk to a mess head. He got
Cradle
caught
Face
right
Joe
on
right
the
now.
internet saying that he smoked meth, smoked a
Cradle
whole
Face
bag
Joe
of
right
weed.
now is
I
hurting.
can't
He's
fuck with
crying.
blood at all.
yeah, well,
He's
I
I
can't
mean,
crying.
have that
we
discussion
heard this.
conversation with
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
He looked like he'd been blown up in a meth lab.
Well, no, he said he smoked meth with a tranny before they had sex or something like that. But regardless of the
Yeah,
fact,
man. Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, I can't knock that man for what he like. Yeah, I've been
yeah,
saying, hey,
you.
hold on, live. I've been saying
Hey,
this shit.
meth is
See, hold on.
for.
See, live. See, when they say stuff like that, they only prove everything that I've been saying about them motherfuckers been in the closet. They be doing some weird shit. Ain't nobody heard no. I'm not saying that it ain't no Xbox that may not have Xbox dude that might have done that shit. But you don't see that on the internet. Who in their right mind will say that?
Hey,
Why did
man.
you think that was a good idea? Why?
Well,
Why
he
would
probably
you
thought he
even
was being
confess
Don't
funny. That's
of
what it
don't be
is.
smoking
trying to
meth
don't be trying
and
to
He thought he
having
ask
was just
that
sex
trying to
question.
have a bunch of
Don't
cornballs.
and
ask
having
that
sex
question
with a
if you don't
tranny?
want your brain hurt trying
Well,
to
well,
understand
one,
the answer.
Why?
but
Why
see, the
would
thing
you
is,
say that?
you're not looking at it from from the position of a pony, right? A pony, would you? Because like I said before, on Twitter, Xbox gamers are hobbyists. We guys that like playing games, and Xbox just happens to be our preferred platform or ecosystem. That's it. There's nothing more, nothing less. This I like games that Flip don't like. Flip like games that I don't like. Same thing with Bone. Thing with Punisher and Chaos and everybody else.
But
But
you know what's funny though?
we can all
But
still
you
be
said that
Xbox
though.
games and gamers, huh?
You said that. We said that. We said that. You're like, yo, I hope people do not think in the party when the game came out. You're like, I hope people. You're like, see, people not understanding. I get why you would play it. You're a Trekkie. You would do some wild shit and wanted to go and fly around in the fucking galaxy, map out shit like I do now. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't playing no main mission. I'm just trying to get two ships and then start doing some fucked up shit. But we said that. You was like, it's not for everybody. You already done said, even on this channel, you said this game is not going to be for everybody. I get why Flip or Vodka, somebody that would love some shit like that, doing that creative shit. The game is not for everybody.
Oh
We
yeah, Barker's
understand that.
losing his mind up in there. I just be
But
seeing him build all kinds of shit.
I mean, but the fact still remain. Me playing this game, it still is a fucking Bethesda game. I don't know what no one else is talking about. I play all of Bethesda game. It still plays like it. It plays. Listen here, in Fallout, you can get people to come with you to join your mission, to do this and that, to hold all your inventory. It plays the same way. It just in space, just same way as in the Skyrim games and stuff. How you can get people to come with you. It's just in space, bigger and a whole lot of shit, and ton more shit that you can do. They would, I don't know what that motherfucker was thinking about, who idea it was. They come up with this shit, but I'm just saying. It still
But
played the same.
ain't that something? Ain't that something, Flip? Ain't that somehow a game made by a team that just gets refined to be a bit better here, a bit better there, with just a new paint and a new vision on top of what their traditional play is. Ain't that crazy how a game could just be considered like next gen, like Elden Ring, but it's on everything, so everybody's like, oh, this is a brand new game. I ain't never seen no game like this. This like a new piece of fish. I ain't never had no fish like this. But it's still Elden Ring. It still plays like Elden Ring. I mean, Elden Ring still plays like Dark Soul games. It still plays like all the other games that they have. They all have that same flavor, but it's because Xbox owns Bethesda, and now these motherfuckers don't get a chance to play it because they refuse to buy an Xbox because they don't live by the shit they preach. Because Flip, I was told if you want to play God of War, you got to buy the console. I was told if you want to play Spider Man, you got to buy the console. I was told if you want to play Any PlayStation game, you got to buy the console. But on Xbox, guess what? You ain't got to buy the console. You just got to be part of the ecosystem. So on Xbox, you can buy the console if you want. You can play it on PC if you want. Motherfucker, you can play it in the motherfucking cloud if that's what you want to do. But see, well, PlayStation guys, they said money ain't that because there's them broke ass Xbox niggas down there. They ain't got no motherfucking money. All they do is welfare pass everything. But somehow, when Starfield come out, these motherfuckers are sitting there talking about, I don't want to play it on Xbox because of this and that. And I don't think the game is that good now because, I mean, everybody's talking about it, but I really don't think it's that good. But I'm going to do 150 videos talking about this game that I don't think is that good. Motherfucker, I wish in a day, in fucking year of whatever the fuck year, that I'm going to talk about Pokemon for fucking 50 videos every fucking day. I don't give a fuck how popular Pokemon is. I'm not doing that shit. So you can cut that shit out talking about it's because it's a hot topic, motherfucker. I ain't see King Thrash talking about Pokemon when that shit was on fire. I ain't see you talking about Animal Crossing when that shit was on. Where's his 57 videos talking about Animal Crossing? It ain't there. It's because that nigga's fucking retarded. He's obsessed with Xbox. That's the fucking problem. It has nothing because Nintendo comes by and slaps the shit out of PlayStation consistently. Every fucking game. Mario, shut the fuck up. Zelda, shut the fuck up. And PlayStation has not a goddamn. These ponies have nothing to say about that shit. Not a goddamn thing. So don't give me that shit. Oh, it's because of the popular topic. When Zelda was being talked about, where the fuck is King Thrash's videos all day? Where the fuck is Brap's videos all day talking about how Zelda should look better than it? They don't do that shit. They only do it to Xbox because they got to stick up their ass about the fucking Xbox brand. That's what it is. They got a hard on for it. That is really all it is. It is an ideology that they believe only PlayStation can be the end all be all of gaming. And that's just bullshit. Because PlayStation and Nintendo and Microsoft, they've all had pieces of shit that they have added to gaming. It hasn't just been Sony the whole time. They act like Sony is the only one that does anything. You talking about hard drives. Oh, Sony did that shit. After Microsoft did it, yeah, but Sony did it better. And during the PlayStation 4 generation, it's always some excuse why it doesn't. You don't give credit to none of the other ones. Oh, what about the Rumble packs? That came from Nintendo. Oh, but PlayStation has the feedback, and it was like, come on, man, yo, when are we going to give anybody else credit? Y'all motherfuckers only give Sony credit for everything. This shit is fucking bullshit, man. And that's why you get fucking videos made about y'all constantly because you look like idiots. You're fucking delusional. You're absolutely delusional. All you do is talk about Sony all day. You suck Sony off all day. You can't see past the blinders that are just PlayStation. Like, it's ridiculous.
And I say,
but I digress.
Hey man, you know what? I don't know how I can top that, so I'm gonna just sit here and eat my Oreos.
Yeah, because I was.
I ain't fucking with that nigga.
Man,
I ain't fucking with that man.
Yeah, you know it's bad. You know it's bad when Livewire got to go off on the
I'm not
police.
messing with that distinguished gentleman tonight.
Ain't nobody.
Yo,
Nobody
yo.
can say he didn't went to college. He ain't no because he stood there in front of the church and said it professionally. I would have been stuttering. He went straight.
Nah, but like, yo, but bro, that's the crazy thing. Like, they always make up that, oh, well, it's a hot topic, so how can I talk? How can I not talk about it? Y'all don't do that shit when Nintendo games come out. You never do. They never do. They do not talk about them shits at all, bro. Animal, what was it? Animal Planet? What was it called? Animal Crossing. My bad. Animal Crossing. I probably called it Animal Planet like 100 times. Animal Crossing. See, that's how you know I don't give a fuck about that game like that. But Animal Crossing was the biggest shit during the beginning of the pandemic. Everybody was making their own worlds and all that shit. The PlayStation dudes talk about that shit. No, they ain't mentioned that shit at all. All they said, that kids game, I don't give a fuck. They wasn't making 100 videos talking about the same shit. Like, bro, this shit is ridiculous. I ain't seen King Thrash doing analysis on fucking Animal Planet. I mean, I keep on calling that shit Animal Planet. Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? I don't see motherfuckers looking at the textures in Mario talking about, well, I don't see it ain't 1080p enough. Obviously, it's not 4K, but it ain't 1080p enough. Is that 720p Mario? I can't do it.
I don't like the art style.
Yeah, I don't like the art style. Be like, this junk is too kiddie for me. I am much more of a refined gamer. I must play Ratchet and Clank.
Why can't Mario look like a real plumber?
Yeah, right. Why can't he? Why he don't look like he got a job?
Why can't? Why don't I see a toilet plunger in this nigga hand?
I don't even understand why that movie sold so well. It looks just like a prettier version of the game, and it looks like something for kids. You know, if Ratchet and Clank had a movie, that would have did gangbusters. Wrong. Yo, somebody pull up the sales for Ratchet and Clank. Hold up. Oh, I can't do it on my phone. Somebody pull it up. Pull up the sales for Ratchet and Clank. That game that was based off of the fucking the franchise. Somebody pull that shit up.
Pull it up and now. Somebody pull it up.
That shit was flat. Hopefully they did too
well. Pull it up. This amazing IP that they have. That they had a movie for.
Pull it up.
And you gotta remember, it's made by Sony. It ain't like they outsourced to somebody. They made that shit themselves. These great writers.
I'm on my phone.
Great, amazing
they sold
writers
80 million
at the theater.
What's sold 80 million?
No, I was making that shit up, dog. I was making that shit up.
You know none of them motherfuckers. Kim say it only sold 1 million.
No, not the movie. I mean, not the game. I'm not.
What you talking about?
Ain't no the movie, dog. The movie.
Talking about the movie.
Not the game. I know the game. The game sold.
We'll need to do that with the first Mario movie.
No, they're talking about the second one. The second one sold like 1.5 or 0.6 or 7, whatever. It's like 1.5 million on PlayStation 5. We talking about the movie though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The movie.
There ain't no way.
Oh yeah, there was a movie, huh?
That's just crazy.
I forgot all about that.
Ain't no way. It gotta be at least like 20 or something like that.
You know what? Nintendo went wrong with that movie. I wouldn't have never made that a movie to go in the theater. What I would have did if I was Nintendo should did a contract, let's say with Disney or Warner Brothers, somebody like that, and put it on a streaming service or even Netflix. That's what I would have did. That last Mario movie that came out, I would have put that on the streaming service. I would have never tried to put a movie like that.
It's on there now, but I mean, they made hella money off it. They made $1 billion off of that shit.
How the left because I know they're going at the end, near the end, especially if it's on streaming service. They put it on all the streaming service. They gonna make like you said, they make.
It's on Epic now. Well, no, is it on Peacock? Peacock now.
It's on the Xbox store and all that stuff. Yeah, I was just saying, like Dave, I would have just made it straight for the whatchamacallit, for the on streaming service. It would have just been on streaming service. They would have made a whole lot of fucking money.
Yeah, they could have, but look, motherfuckers went out and saw that shit. I did. Yeah. I took my daughter like day one to go see that shit. We saw that day one, and we saw Ninja Turtles week 2 because we all had COVID the first week, so we couldn't go. But the following week, we went to go see that Ninja Turtles.
This nigga gonna act like he ain't went to go see Barbie. All right, but yeah, go ahead. What else?
Nigga, I ain't go see Barbie. My daughter too young to go see that shit. So I ain't gonna take her to go see Barbie.
Nigga, I ain't say you took your daughter.
She's 5. She
nigga, like, hold on.
That's like
I ain't say you took your daughter. I ain't say you took your daughter.
Well, I don't go to the movies by myself.
Yeah, I seen that shit. Motherfucker on Twitter. Motherfucker on Twitter showing a Barbie. I'm a Barbie boy. I'm a Barbie boy in a Barbie world.
What the fuck is this? In the theater, right? He was by himself.
That shit did $1 billion too, though. But that's because that Barbie movie wasn't. That ain't really for kids. That's like for young adults and and everybody else. Because it has like content that would go way over her head. Like, and she's not even a Barbie fan like that. Like, my daughter much rather watch a Ninja Turtle movie than a fucking Barbie movie.
Hold
Like, she got
Vodka said it did
No,
14
we ain't
million
finna talk about no
worldwide.
parenting shit no
Ratchet
more.
ain't, wait a minute,
what
Ratchet and Clank had a movie, or you talking about the video
you,
game, Vodka?
no, that might be the
Did
movie because
Ratchet and Clank
I
have a
don't think the
movie? Didn't they have a movie?
Yeah, they did have a movie.
but I don't think the video game did 14 million.
No, you talking about the movie.
I think he's talking about the movie.
You might be talking about the
Yeah,
movie then.
yeah, because the movie,
But 20,
like I
But
the
said,
like
budget was
they
20.
ain't playing
Okay. The budget
busy
was 20 million.
they so
Okay.
busy going after us all day, talking to us and Starfield ain't shit.
Damn. Well, wait a minute. Hold on, Bone. Wait a fuck a minute. When the fuck did Ratchet and Clank movie come out?
that
Did
came
I
out.
see that
It
shit or
came.
something?
It can't.
Came out like
No.
I think it came
Yeah,
out
I mean,
earlier
I
this
didn't see
year.
it in theaters. It came out before Uncharted. It came out
Yeah.
like 2 years before Uncharted came out.
Damn, that's why Uncharted did had a
So
fucking movie. Where the fuck did I see
Uncharted came
Uncharted
out
at?
like 20. I think it came out 2020 or 2021. One of those.
I think Uncharted on one of them streaming service. Where the fuck did I see that
That
at?
Nigga, I don't
it's
keep up.
on Netflix
I don't keep
now.
up with movies.
It was only on
I'm
Netflix as far
real
as I
strict.
know.
I don't keep up with their videos. 2016, Baka said.
Maybe that's where I saw it at. I
20.
don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm
All right.
thinking
So
like
it
I
came
did
out.
see that. It was
Yeah. That's right. You know what? Because it came out. It came out around the same time the game came out. Because it was supposed to be like a correlation of the game. It just, if you ever play Ratchet and Clank the game, that shit was dry toast, bro. That shit was dry. Like it looked pretty. Like it's a pretty game, but it's like the platformer version of Horizon Zero Dawn. It's the same shit. Fucking
which one? What
this
game you
shit.
talking about?
Ratchet and Clank comedy
Oh,
don't
no, I
hit.
played Ratchet and Clank over Black Crib. It's a regular Ratchet and Clank game. That's all it is. That's all I thought. That's the only thing I got
Yeah,
of it. It's a regular
like you
Ratchet and
I put it this
Clank
way.
game. There's nothing
Ratchet
new
and Clank
about it.
is like Spyro the Dragon. Have you played Spyro the Dragon?
I played it. And I don't give
No.
two shits about
I
that
mean, the
goddamn
old
game.
All right,
Spyro the Dragon game.
No, I
all
played
right.
Spyro,
Even the
first
remakes. All
Spyro.
right, so I bought the remake thinking like, all right, me and my daughter gonna play the remake. I beat the first one with her, and then we tried to play the second one, got like halfway through, and now I was like, I ain't really feeling this. It feels like more of the same of the first one. So I was like, let me jump to the third one. I was like, damn, this shit is more the same of the third. Like, what the fuck? They just made like three exact games. They ain't really changed up shit. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? That shit was fucking whack, bro. I ain't even finished that shit. I don't know why motherfuckers be hyping up Spiral the Dragon
You know
like
what?
that.
I'm gonna
Like they
take that
need
back.
they need to
I'm gonna take
redo
that
that
back.
shit just like Ratchet and Clank.
I'm gonna take that back. Since Nintendo did so well in the movie theater, maybe Sony should have just put um what's the name of them I did see I seen it on one of them streaming service. What's the name? Uncharted. Maybe Uncharted should have just went to all streaming service.
But the problem is
But
that
it's made by Sony.
Nintendo games
So
hit different though because they're actually fun games to play, bro. Like think about it, like when you play a Nintendo game, like it's like the joy and amazement. It's almost like you're reliving your childhood, and it's like it's like the puzzles and the gameplay. Like that's the stuff that makes those games special. PlayStation doesn't have that. It's visuals only. Like if it's not looking visually impressive and the story's not
What,
really
what,
pulling you
what,
in,
I'm gonna tell you
then
this
what
way:
is there to
Nintendo
have?
ain't got shit for me to
I
play.
said this. Oh, go ahead, Bone.
Nintendo ain't got shit for me to play. They keep it a buck, even though they stuff
Motherfucker,
sell.
you
I'm
lying.
not a
You was
Mar-
playing the shit
I
out of some
played the
fucking
Mario.
Zelda shit.
I didn't play the Mario's. I didn't play the
You ain't
everything.
played Mario Odyssey.
I did play Odyssey.
When?
I did play Odyssey.
Did you beat it?
Hell no, because it ain't
Nah,
no
this motherfucker.
interest.
Well,
I lost interest in it. Like it's not.
well, at what point
I
you
put
lose
I put
interest?
this way is I don't need to feel like a little kid anymore because I already know I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna
And I
say
want to
no
play.
comment, my nigga.
I don't want to play none of that shit. No, and now I know you have a young daughter. I'm
Don't
a
say
grown
shit,
man.
Flip.
No, well, fuck you,
Nah,
Live.
but
Like that.
Partner said he,
Yeah.
partner said he pulled that out of some.
Yo, you know what make it funny? It's the way he says it, though. It's the way he says that shit. You know what, man? Fuck you, lad. He said it with so much passion in his voice.
I ain't
That's
play
why
out of
that
some
shit is
fun
nah,
that
so
I did.
funny, yo.
Hockey,
Listen,
man.
I'm
I ain't
trying to
playing no
tell
look,
one.
y'all in the
nah, you
Damn,
ain't
party.
I,
listen,
damn.
listen.
I
You
didn't
ain't gotta
play it. I can
listen.
admit it. I
You
ain't like the
ain't, you
police.
ain't, bro. You ain't gotta play. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying if you go like, all right, you. It's fine that you don't want to play. Look, it ain't no different than the PlayStation guys say, I don't want to play Gears of War. I don't want to play Halo. Bro, there ain't nothing wrong with someone not wanting to play a game. But it's bullshit when you say a game is trash and you ain't play that shit. Oh,
Oh
well,
no,
it
see,
looks
I
just
don't
like
call
the
games crap. See, that's what people don't understand. I
it
never.
looks just like the same game that like unless you actually played that shit. Like when I played Spiral and I realized it's no different than 1 and 2, and then playing 3 is like fuck. It's like damn. When we gonna add some new shit to this?
Hold on, live. We know Bone is slightly retarded, and one of his side of his brain is bigger than the other. His left on little full brain is smaller than the other one, but he has a point. What I always say, if you've been playing game as long as I have, and I'm 48, to be honest with you, you should be able to look at a game and tell whether if that game for you or not, whether if it's for you or not. Cause that's where I'm at. I look at that game, I'm good. I'm not gonna play that. I'm not. I have no interest in that game whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, whether if you play the game or not, I'm just saying whether if you play that game or not, you should automatically look at a game like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
and like that's my whole thing. But that's not what they do. See, they automatically call a game trash. See, it's one thing to say you have no interest in a game. There's another thing to label a game trash that you say you so called have no interest in. So why put so much conviction about behind it's supposed to be trash? You said you ain't had no interest in the game in the first place. So what the fuck you even care, right? I mean, why
Yeah,
do you
that is
even
true.
care?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that,
that's true.
bro. That's like I'm with Peppa
That's
Pig.
true.
I'm sure there's going to be another Peppa Pig coming out. That'd be
Another
crazy
what?
as hell. If Flip made a fucking video talking about Peppa Pig and shit, and like, oh, I don't think they increased.
Hell
They, they,
no,
they
I
ain't they
got
ain't they
Peppa
ain't make
Pig.
it better than the last one. I'm like, nigga, what? You played the
Ain't
last
this
Peppa
something?
Pig? Well, well, it was on Game Pass. I played for like 2 seconds. It wasn't my cup of tea, and I kept on moving. Like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Of all games, this
The,
motherfucker gonna give me Pepper Pig though, right?
yeah. But I'm saying,
Do y'all hear what this man just
What's
did?
up
I'm
with
like,
you,
hold on, what?
Fireballs?
but
What's
what
going
I'm
on,
saying,
Fireball? This
but I'm
motherfucker
saying,
had me thinking like, what game is that? It's a fucking Pepper Pig. I had to think about
but
what that was. Like, wait a minute. What the children do? Do they? I know they better not have no Pepper Pig video game. They probably do
no, but
though.
Yeah, they
that's
probably.
what I'm saying. Like the only reason why I say the extreme is because these guys use the conviction of like, oh, well, these games, these Xbox games aren't sophisticated enough for me. But yet you always talking about them.
That's
If
what I
they're
was
not
going
in
to
your
say.
wheelhouse, you always talking about them,
That's what I was
right?
going to say. I was going to touch on to what you just
It's
said
too. Them games are too
about
intelligent for me.
PlayStation. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I said it before years ago when I got on the Xbox and shit. When I really started playing online like that, really fucking with it like that. I can never remember. I hate when people have names on Xbox and they change it and you don't know that's them. Cause 20 times out of fucking, I know that's what happened. I fuck around, kicked him off my friend list. This boy from New York, it's cool as shit. Showed me all the glitches and shit and Call of Duty and fucking on Rainbow Six and all that shit on top of the roof. He said it. He said it perfectly. He said the difference between Xbox and because I always use it and keep that difference between Xbox and Nintendo's and PlayStation. PlayStation is mimicking everything that Nintendo doing. They want that young audience like
Yeah, the ponies and got him.
Well, yeah, I
The
was about to
ponies
say, did he
got
just
him.
cut out? Hold up.
Yep, the ponies and got him.
handheld game.
Oh, there
Them
you go.
handheld game was failure because if they wasn't, they still would have been relevant now, which they are not. Which, as we see, Nintendo is still body slamming the shit out of people. They try to copy everything off of fucking Nintendo, and Nintendo was still whipping their ass, and their tech was way better than Nintendo. When Microsoft came in on the team, that they try to adapt it that have adult game and kiddie game. They try to cover all bases or whatever. It didn't work.
Yeah,
Microsoft came
because
out with online.
they didn't have the infrastructure to do it. That's the
Right,
problem.
right,
They would when they came in, they were outsourcing everything. And like
right.
during the 360 era, I mean the during the original Xbox era, they did have some games that was like considered classics, but they didn't hit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
the
It had some
like the
good
Riddick
games,
like
but
the Riddick games were real big like cult classic games. They were good games. They reviewed well, but most people didn't play them shits. Like if you wasn't playing Halo, like because they didn't have a large enough install base to get people to play other shit other than what they were accustomed to playing.
but
You
you
know what I mean? Until
but you got to
360.
realize when Microsoft came out. Let's just keep it. Microsoft came out. It hit. Regardless, even Microsoft for the OG Xbox that it wasn't supposed to be sold that goddamn cheap. They took a loss and shit. They didn't get what they wanted to get. It still shook the foundation of PlayStation. Even though it was a generation later, it still fucked them up. That fucking online. Sony had no choice but like, yo, we got to do something with our next console. We got to beef up our online. Let's make it free. Roman State. You can't mess with a company that's built off of PC and online infrastructure. You can't
Well,
fuck with that.
they didn't really have a choice though. They didn't. I don't
I
think they
know, I
made it
know.
free because they wanted to compete. They made it free because they couldn't charge for the shit that they were offering. Like,
Right.
you know what I
Right, of
mean?
course. I mean, right,
That
right, right,
be
right.
that be
The
that be
Xbox
that
came
be
out day one about that. That's the Xbox came out day one on that note.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean
Punch, what
that.
you think about this? Shut these two motherfuckers up, cause they
Yeah,
just
go
they
ahead,
just
go ahead, Punisher.
Punch. Where
That
you at?
nigga playing Starfield. Look at
This
that.
nigga.
Hey,
I'm looking
I'm
at this
playing
nigga right
Joe.
now. He playing Starfield.
I'm in the
there we
menu.
go.
I ain't playing.
There we go. See,
Exactly.
I was
Go
trying to
ahead,
get
y'all.
him
Go
in.
ahead. I mean, y'all can interject. You think we crazy? What nigga? Go ahead. We got
No,
this.
y'all was flowing, y'all doing y'all thing.
No,
The
man, but
way
no,
the way
no, no.
Wild
No,
Boy
you
You
got to
know how we
sometimes you
was,
got to
do.
like,
interfere with these two
goddamn.
motherfuckers, cause they'll forget about everybody.
Again, yeah, yeah. You better cut
Oh,
in.
well,
He's not lying, man. Yo, we will fuck around and forget.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. Shit, like I said, y'all was flowing. I didn't
Hey
I'm
man,
just,
want to cut y'all off and say
I'm
y'all
just
lose
saying.
y'all throat.
I mean,
air out my
you played the OG
grievances.
Xbox too. You know saying?
Mm-hmm.
When did you get online on the Xbox?
So
When
I
did
didn't
everybody?
want to know what the 360 is.
Okay.
Got about what like in I think I got about 360 in like 2000. I want to say 2007. Because when it came out
Okay.
in 2005, I had just graduated high school, so
Uh
I
huh.
didn't
Hmm.
have the money to buy it anyway. So I had to save up for like a year and a half, and then I bought it
Oh
on
yeah,
my birthday in 2007. And
yeah. I
plus,
was
that shit
out
was
there.
sold out everywhere. I couldn't find it nowhere. I couldn't
Nah, yeah.
order it. I couldn't go to the store. Nothing.
I jumped
That
on
shit
that
was
shit
gone.
early.
Well,
When that
see,
shit, that was
I
like
did with dad,
2005.
didn't.
I was like, nah. I was on that bitch.
I would say I really got on it and really got a hard body on it on the 360. The OG Xbox I got on it and it was cool. I'm like, yo, this joint is alright. But I was like, man, I wasn't staying in the house long enough to sit up there and stay on that joint like that. So
Oh, bro.
what grounded me is when the 360 came out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then I started messing with the missus. She was like, yo, she the one that got the turn on the motherfucker on the online shit on the 360 and shit. She did that shit. I was like, I wonder what this shit. I wanted to see how it is again. She did that shit and all that other stuff, and I got hooked on
Yeah,
that motherfucker. I'm like,
but
damn.
I'll be honest. I wasn't doing a lot of diverse gaming prior to the Xbox One generation. Because even a lot of the games like the Elden Rings, bro, I bought Oblivion. I never played that shit.
I got
I
the
get my
money.
like
I
I
did.
bought that
But
shit.
I
Yeah, I
ain't
I
bought
started
bought
it.
that
Oblivion
shit.
too.
Nah, I remember
I
it
ain't
was the
started
hot shit, and
It
everybody was
was
like,
it
"Yo,
was a huge
I'm gonna
hype
play
around
this
that
shit."
game.
and then I popped that shit in. I was like, oh, I ain't got the patience, dog. I'm about to play 2K, and it was something else. I don't know what the fuck I was playing, but my boy was like, yo, you got Oblivion? I was like, yeah, I got that shit. And he traded me Oblivion for like some random multi-plat. I don't know, but he still
I
got
got
that
hooked.
shit.
I got
He
hooked.
still,
I paid what 84.95 for Oblivion. For
yeah.
not Oblivion for Morrowind.
No,
When that game first came
no,
out.
no, no,
Yeah.
not yeah, yeah. You talking about? I'm
No, no,
talking about
no. I paid
Oblivion.
because
My
the
first
book
one was
came with it.
Oblivion.
I paid the book and everything. The
Oh,
game
okay.
was only like 50. It was only $50, $52 and like 50 no $54. It was only like $54 and like 74 cents or something. I had bought the book. That book was like fucking $15.
Oh,
They did
yeah, I
50,
ain't
$20
gonna.
or something like that. Yeah, all the adding taxes and all that shit. I said, yo, why the fuck is I'm paying that much? He said the book and you getting this and you getting that and you getting that and you getting this. Nigga, I could have waited. I could have bought the book separately, but be as it may, I bought it. I played it. I ain't never used a fucking book. This book price
Yeah.
still.
Strategy guide or
Now,
something?
now, the thing is, this is my first Bethesda game done. I'm like in like hard body because I'm not really into the wizards and the sorcerers like y'all motherfuckers are. Y'all like Harry Potter and all that shit.
Yeah, I am. I ain't gonna lie. I like that
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, like,
I love
like
the
I'm gonna
fuck
be
out of that
honest.
game.
If Harry Potter wasn't what it was, if it was just like some regular old generic ass fucking any other Harry Potter game, I probably wouldn't have beat that shit neither.
Look at
I'm just,
this mother.
I'm,
He's saying that shit now. Look at it now. He want to be part of. He want to be part of the Harry Pottermore now. This motherfucker want to read the
No.
book, wear the scarf, and have the underwear on and shit with the
nah,
wine.
that's
The
not.
movie
I
too.
ain't
The
reading.
movie.
I ain't reading no
No, my
damn
young
book. I
boy,
watched a couple
my young
movies
boy,
though. I
my
did
young
watch.
boy
Finally
wanted to
watch
watch
the
all the
movies.
movies.
I can
He
even get
took a
past the book.
shortcut.
I
Hey,
did
hey,
not
hey,
watch all the movies.
hey,
I watched the
Punisher. He
first
took a
four. I
shortcut.
watched
That
the first.
motherfucker took
I
a
watched.
shortcut. He said, "I'm gonna just read. I'm gonna watch the
I
movie.
ain't
I'm gonna
watch.
take the
I ain't
shortcut."
watch all of them. I only watched the first four. I
But the
only watched the
movies are
You
first
know,
nice.
hey,
four.
I don't
hey,
watch
hold on,
them
hey,
books.
live, hey, live. You know that's worse than Clip Note, right?
I ain't watched none of them
You know
motherfuckers.
that's worse. But anybody
Yeah.
that I know y'all know what them Clip Note books are. The motherfucker
Yeah,
that
we know
give you a
what
brief
clip
Yeah.
notes are.
information
Clip notes.
of the books and
When you
stuff.
try to
This
read the back
motherfucker
of it,
watched the movie.
yeah,
That
but the
motherfucker.
movie
Hey
they
now.
cut a lot from the movie.
They got it on YouTube. They
Yeah,
got
they
clip notes
did.
movies on YouTube. Why you think I be watching a lot of them? Because I ain't gonna show. I ain't gonna watch them in what you call that subtitles. So I have somebody talk to me about it and show me screenshots. This is what this do in this movie. This is how this
Yeah.
happened.
So I
Like,
think the movies are on Max, ain't it?
Yeah,
HBO Max.
they all
I
on
think
Max.
so. Yeah, I
They
think they
all
came
on
back
Max.
to Max.
Yeah,
They move
they
around,
all
but
on Max.
I think they came back to Max. So they was at Peacock for a little
That
bit.
was
Yeah,
to get
they removed it from
people.
Max when the damn
I
game
found
came out.
I was telling Bone one.
Like the
Was
asshole.
that Bone or no? That was Savage. I was saying like no. What they was doing was they do that. Bone already know this. They do that to get people hooked on it so they can come to watch it on HBO Max. They were just making money. That's all that shit was.
yeah,
They put it on other streaming service to get them hooked on it
and
and,
then flip. I
and
heard
take it
this
off.
too. They're not like us in console war type of bullshit. So
Yeah.
say Sony helped out with this in music, right? Paramount helped with this and that. They'll make an agreement. And then we're like, okay, we can share it on all our streaming. They'll make deals like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
they get whatever they get. Person get a cut. It's just like drug
Yeah,
dealing.
whatever they get for it, that's it. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
they not hard up on it because they know
Drug
people.
dealing.
Yeah, they know people gonna go back and subscribe to
Yeah.
their
Oh,
shit
that's
just
it.
to
It
watch
was
the
like,
rest of them.
yeah, it was like that's on Paramount Plus. That's on HBO Max. I said because
Right.
Paramount has something to do with that movie, and
Yep.
and Warner Brothers
What they
allowed them to have it on both.
Well, because once you realize that movie not on there, then they bring them back. Because what they do with, as you were saying, what they do is they don't give them the whole on library. They give them like about three or four movies
They
or some
lease them
shit
off
like
for a
that.
couple of months. They
You know what I'm
lease them
saying?
off. That's how they're making
Then
their
they
money.
switch it. Then they switch it up and give them the other one.
Yeah.
Take that back, switch them, give them the other one. They watch that, then they bring it right back. Like you said, a couple months they switch up the movies or each streaming service. Bam, then put it back on their shit. And motherfuckers like, oh man, fuck that. I gotta go back on it. Oh damn, that shit is on HBO Max. I ain't know that. Motherfuckers on HBO Max and will start watching that shit.
But at the end of the day, you gotta have some exclusives.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
And Xbox had
Yes, you
that
do.
exclusive.
Yes, you do. They said, mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Fuck you. Ponies. I'm just saying, man. They
I
mad.
had a dude told me, "Why you watching Apple TV Plus?" I said, "Cause I'm watching Foundation. I'm gonna watch Invasion. Why you care?" Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The
Hey,
slow nigga on
hey,
here ain't lying. Foundation is a good show.
yeah, I said,
I ain't get to watch Foundation yet. I watched
No, that's
Silo,
cool.
and I'm watching Invasion
yeah,
now.
yeah, I
Yeah,
need
I
to watch
gotta get
that
back
TV
on
show
that.
Invasion.
Hijack.
Invasion is
Did
good.
y'all watch that yet?
Yeah, I fuck with Invasion.
Did you watch what?
I watch Invasion. I fuck with
Hijack
Invasion.
with Idris
Oh, with the
Elba.
plane? Yeah, I seen that. Yo, that joint
Oh
was
yeah,
good. I
that
ain't
was
gonna hold
hard.
you.
That was hard.
I
That
like
was
that.
hard. Yeah, that was hard.
I like that joint. I like
What's
that,
that
yo.
on?
I like.
It's on Netflix.
Nah,
That's
Uh,
on Apple.
that's on Apple
Hijack.
TV.
Yeah.
Hijack is
Oh yeah,
pretty,
I don't
yeah,
got
that
Apple
was hard.
TV.
pretty inspirational. It made me feel good about. It made me feel good about being a strong black man.
Man,
It even taught me how to raise my child.
man, because he was,
Oh
man, my
shit,
man was sitting there. My man was, hey,
you gonna
hey,
Hold
that
fuck
was
around
on,
and
good
have
money.
baby
Hey,
Cody
hey,
gonna be
hold
raising
that was
your
good
ass.
money, dude. That was
Hey,
some
hold
little
on, Bo.
manipulator.
Hold on,
That nigga
Bo.
manipulating his
Hold
ass
on,
out of shit.
hold on, Bo.
So,
Remember that? It'll make you a better father. I can't get over that shit. I can't get over they ran with that shit, yo. They say, yo, this shit'll make you a better father. Like, where the fuck did they get that from, though, man? Why?
no,
Why did they ran?
Anything,
I'm gonna tell you
anything
this: the
hyper through
ponies,
PlayStation games, man.
yeah, the
That shit is
ponies,
crazy.
yeah, the ponies are they starving right now. It's like they ain't had no water, they ain't had no food. They like rabid dogs right now.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you
And
right,
Some
you
of
we,
right,
them
you
nice.
right.
some of
They
them need to
are.
get put down.
But listen here, ponies and pony bots and ponettes. Listen here.
In the triple chain.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
pony bots and the ponettes. Listen here, y'all gonna get some game. Y'all just ain't getting our game.
Yeah, they got them bullshit games in
I
stores
no
coming
game.
next year
Listen, right,
after
right,
Spider-Man.
right. I believe. Listen here. I'm not gonna. I always say on here. I'm not gonna say they ain't gonna get no good game. It just said they ain't getting the games we got. I mean, like fuck it. I mean,
They don't
ain't
have
you know
okay.
But they got
What
the third
game that's
party
made
games that
from
Sony
Sony from
signed,
Sony Studios is big as this game?
right now?
What game has all the games that Sony has? What game is big as this game, or even close?
I don't know, man. Ain't too many games that
Not
Sony
right.
came
Well,
out
they
this
don't have
the
generation.
only
anything
one is
now. Yeah.
Spider-Man. When Spider-Man, the first one came out,
That ain't.
They have
that
to.
one was
They
Spider
pretty
have
Man
to.
big.
ain't that fucking big.
They have to. They have to
Actually, it
make a
was.
game called God of Horse.
God, of course.
Man, you say God of Horse. Man, I'm just telling y'all, man. This, it's. I'm glad. I'm really proud of 95% of the Xbox community. They crashing down on these ponies.
I know, right? It's about time they started fighting back.
They crashing down. Pony
They
fight
needed
club.
that. They needed that inspiration to fight back.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
guess. I guess Starfield is that inspiration. What I would say is that is that thank you PC community because they like that's like it or love it. Them motherfuckers is part of the Xbox ecosystem too, and they did their job. They got tired of being fucked by a fucking oh boy that promised them fucked up dreams. I mean, hopes and fucked up dreams and shit.
You know what? Hey, Flip.
Star Citizen. They didn't get what they
Yeah.
wanted.
But hey,
Motherfuckers
Flip.
fled.
So, Flip. What game that we didn't get that we were supposed to get this gen and we never got? And everybody was blaming Xbox. That was made by a third person.
What game we didn't get?
Yeah, and
You
they
said
jumped
this
over
generation?
no, last generation, and they said we didn't get it. And they was like, oh, Xbox felon.
There was a
It was
lot of
made
games we said that shit about. Other,
Scalebound.
from scale
well,
bound.
Remember them PlayStation family? Oh, I would have got an Xbox if Scalebound would have came out. But now that it's canceled, there's
Yeah.
no reason to get an Xbox.
So my thing
They
is,
say
and
that even though
this trumps to
it
me, this
wasn't
trumps
running the greatest,
scalebound.
but okay.
Yeah, this to me, this trumps scalebound times 20 to me. because it's
See,
in-house.
hold on. Hold on. See, Vodka, see that bullshit you just said? Even Jazz, throwing his pom-poms up, doing jumping jacks for Jesus for Starfield. This is where I say, watch out for these fucking pony
Yeah,
bots.
that's a triple changer,
That
man.
is what I mean by watch out for these pony bots. These niggas will flip, them ponies will flip just that quick and be on Microsoft dick. Swear up and down that they was always a goddamn fan of Xbox when they was
Jesus
talking
Christ.
shit. This is what
I believe
I
so.
mean by, as Bone would say, Bone and Livewire would say, the pony bot, that terminology, pony box would never go away. It won't.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you got people like fucking Jazz and it would never go away. That terminology will always stay. Because these motherfuckers will flip on a
I ain't
fucking
gonna
dime.
lie to you. I ain't gonna tell you that the ponies have no valid reason to be upset. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Starfield is probably better than any game that PlayStation has available to it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what it is. You can put Spider-Man on that bitch. You can put God of War on that bitch. It's better than all that corny shit.
Listen, the best thing about this game is being able to say, welcome aboard, Captain. Man, that shit ring chilled down my fucking spine when that
nothing
motherfucker
like
say
that.
that.
Oh shit, man!
The robot say
Get
your
that
name.
mother.
Man,
What you say on Punisher?
No, I'm talking about when you get back on your ship and the robot say your name.
Yeah, say your name, yo. I put
Yeah.
my real name in there. Well, I put my
yeah.
middle name in. Yeah,
I ain't
and
putting
my
my
last name. Yeah, I did that shit. I like
name.
hearing that shit. That shit got a fucking ring
Yeah,
to it. Like,
nigga,
God damn it.
from one of the ponies.
I feel like that porno boy or that be on a porno that used to be like, God damn it.
Y'all see what David Jaffe did?
Yeah, we
When
was
you
Oh,
talking
get
that
about
was
that.
ruthless,
The
yo.
pony.
And that
you
was
Yeah,
was
we was talking about that in the beginning, saying how he did my man. Well, he ain't doing him dirty. He just exposed him for being a fucking idiot.
So you
Yeah,
talking about he
I
played the
bet.
game and then David Jaffe was like, did you see the part where they say burn the bodies or something like that?
Yep. He said, "Oh yeah."
He was like, oh yeah, that didn't happen in the game at all. So.
Hey, Punisher, did you hear this? Off a Salty Podcast, old boy was talking shit, right? Old boy was talking, yeah, it's linear, this and that. And what I haven't played the game yet, but it doesn't look like a great game, and I don't know why people hype for this game. There's somebody in the chat say, you ain't play the game, shut the fuck up. I ain't gotta play. And then this homie said, I play his game. I'm playing the game right now. So we'll flip say, who on top? You know what I'm saying? How you can have opinion on a game? You cannot watch a game to experience a game. It does not work. A video game is not a fucking movie. If you a pony, yes it is, because that's what y'all got. Movie. Video game movies. I'm just keeping
Yeah,
them one.
but it make movie money though.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these ponies like
It
I'm
make
just
movie money
they're
though.
jumping down because they
I'm
know they
keeping it
can't
real.
come back.
Y'all motherfuckers. It's on some. I'm so sick and tired of y'all. The man. And ooh.
That nigga bone like, woo, wait.
Y'all motherfuckers, I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all peep y'all, the leaders of the PlayStation Nation will stop y'all for saying dumb shit.
How they gonna stop from saying dumb shit? They say dumb shit themselves.
Listen here, I don't want them to stop saying dumb shit. It just validates everything I be saying about them. I want to know how many PlayStation been sold now. That's what I want to know.
What I want to know is how many. What I want to know is how many PS5s have been traded in.
Yeah, oh
I
shit,
want to see the numbers from GameStop.
yeah,
That's what I
Joe
want to
Barker
see.
told me about that. Y'all told me his motherfucker said they were gonna trade their PlayStation in just to
Man,
play
somebody
How
Starfield.
many of them PS5s
a couple
been
dudes
turned
on
in for
Twitter was like,
Series
yeah, fuck
X's?
this shit. Now I'm finna rob the box. I went to the wrong side. They don't even have the thing about it is They don't even have like an active community, even talk online, like Xbox Live.
They got one, they just don't use it.
No, they don't
They
want to
don't
use it
use
because
it.
they
I don't know. Listen,
they
when I
don't
was
want
on
to
the play,
expose. They don't want to expose when they talk to their lover,
let
and
me
you
tell you
sitting there
this.
like,
I'm telling you, let me tell you this, since you brought that crazy shit up. Let me tell y'all what happened to me this one frightening night on the PlayStation 3. Story time, people. They was playing, you know, card game, pokers and stuff like that. I don't know how to play on a mini goddamn card game. Come at me, blame me all you want. Only shit I knew how to play was fucking pity pat. I went in there, turned my camera on. Sony had a very nice camera from the gate on that PlayStation 3. Big body style, black, 60 gig. Um, got on that motherfucker like fuck it. I play the game. See some of them white girls, had some nice ass titties and all that shit with the bra on. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Turn the camera on. There was about three girls in there. They was like, damn, what are we doing here? I'm all fully dressed. They looking at me like, why I got my clothes on? I seen this dude cop in. He hopped in, jumped on, like, yeah, let's get this thing on. The white boy. What I saw, I had to leave. I didn't sign up for this shit. I didn't know it was gonna happen. The white boy stood up, turned his camera on. I'm like, what the fuck is? Hey, my man, what are you doing? Why this boy don't got no underwear on? This nigga turned around, saw his white cheek. Oh my god, the boy had his ding dong and sticking out his wee wee. I said, I gotta get out of here. And they was looking at me like, yo, why you in here? You in here dressed? Like I said, I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. I left out that motherfucker fast as shit. I was scared. Never
as you
got back
should.
on camera again with the PlayStation. Never. They don't talk. They just like to play games and sit there butt ass naked. You know what I'm
Beat
saying?
that meat.
I did like them two girls. Them two well, one of the white girls was funny looking, but them other two white girls had some nice city. I wanted them to stand up. But instead I got a white dude with his wee wee sticking out, standing up. I was mad,
No, I heard they used to do that
disappointed.
on what's that? Hollywood. What's that? What you call it? Poker. Hollywood Spades, and they cut the camera on. And so I start when I first started going real hard on the Xbox, like real hard. When I mean I ain't do no work, no nothing. I'm running my own
I
business.
might listen here, but when Xbox came out, there was girls who would send you on naked pictures and stuff like that. They send me one. I was like, I don't want to see this shit. I guess you was. Matter of fact, you know, you know my man Bombay asshole. He'll tell you, girl. I like, yo, why
Oh
you
no,
showing me
this
the
is
pictures?
sitting in a poker chat flip.
Yeah,
The girls
he'll
are
tell
butt
you.
naked.
He will tell you. I don't listen. I have no doubt that maybe people who's on the Xbox side did the same thing. I know they send pictures and stuff because they used to have like a family book that you can share videos and stuff. Like you can share watching movies and people like that on the Xbox. That being said, I won't exclude them and say I never seen it. I just seen
Oh
some
no,
naked
on
pictures and
Hollywood
videos.
Spades. On
But
I play until what
but
I
the
can say until
PlayStation,
about
hell nah. I would
yeah.
never go
I can
back there.
say
I would
yeah.
never
I
do
can
that
say
again.
until I can say until about 3 years ago, 3 4 years ago. You can still put on the camera on Hollywood Spades.
I could go to say they try to make me pay the bill. I left.
Mhm.
I wasn't paying the bill. Fuck that. I rode out of there like, oh,
When on Hollywood Spades, they were telling people they used to cut on camera. Shout out to my boys that don't talk to me no more. Jealous motherfuckers, because I'm famous. Uh, they were like, man, go on Hollywood Poker. And by then I got remember when it came to the
you talking
Xbox
about
One?
on the console or you talking about something on the PC?
No, this is on the console. It came
Okay.
on 360. Hollywood Poker started on it was the Xbox XBML game.
Yeah,
So
okay.
then,
No. I got you. I got you.
so then when it went over, so then it went over to the Xbox One. My boy was like, "Oh my nigga, this freaky shit be going on. Motherfucking bitches be doing a whole lot of crazy shit." I didn't believe him. He said, "Go get Hollywood
You
Poker
should.
and put in
You
my and
should.
put the shit and come in my room. Tell me I'll send your friend list." I said, "Oh my god, these motherfuckers is getting this is a strip show."
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. I believe you, but I'm saying that yo, I'm telling you. I guarantee
Right.
you, them people that had them Xboxes, and you say in the Xbox One era, I guarantee you, the motherfuckers came from the PlayStation 3, because that's where it started from. That shit
Mm.
started on a. Listen here,
I ain't gonna lie, Flip. I'm gonna tell you, man. I was drooling on some titties. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, far as the console wise, we know the PC people been doing that shit, but far as the console wise, so yo, they was man. Listen here, this shit is crazy. This shit, I should have knew then that the Sony ponies and shit and Pony Bob was freaky motherfuckers. I should have known then. Them motherfucker was real fucking freaky. They some kinky motherfuckers, boy. I'm trying to tell you, that shit ain't make no goddamn sense. And I'm watering down the story about what happened because I do not want to like to get into detail, good graphic details. That shit is. Hey man, why you naked? Yes, I said that. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I said them words. I said, hey man, why you naked?
Oh,
Where your clothes at? What is going on?
you better
Hell
than me. I
nah.
was just my
Yo,
head and
let
just
me tell
walk
you
the
this.
fuck out.
Hold on, I got another one. See, it's always a good story out of the fucked up one on the PlayStation. Now here's the good one on the Xbox, and I truly do miss it and love it. This girl, who all remember Burnout? When you crash and it
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
taking pictures of you and shit.
Burnout.
Remember that on the 360? And then you used to
Yeah.
snap the picture like the expression on your face. Oh
Now.
man, let me tell you what I did. It was this chick on there, right? At first, I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on these consoles. You don't know, motherfucker, the he, she, tree, or what the fuck is going on. So I hit it, and it was a picture of the chick she had on some lingerie, see-through shit. So it was taking pictures. She didn't realize that we all seen the picture. She's like, hey, you, because I did it, hit it. They're like, oh shit, all I heard was the white boy. Good fucking jive, flip, fuck that, do it again. So we all just kept hitting her. She's like, why y'all guys keep hitting me? It was taking so many different pictures of her. That shit ain't make no difference. Like you see her titty, her fucking pussy, everything. And it was like she was doing poses, but didn't know that we could see him. It was just one dumbass dude. He got hit. I said, yo, don't get hit. He got hit. She seen that picture. The next time somebody crash into her, all you seen was a picture of her ceiling. I was like, yo, I said they was mad and shit at that dude. They start cussing him out and everything. Like, yo, you fucking asshole, you a dickhead. I was like, yo, I said, yo, y'all motherfuckers bugging. He said somebody do something right, and there's always a motherfucker that fuck it up. I was like, yo, that shit was funny as hell. They was mad as shit at the boy. I was like, man,
Real
they
pervert, man.
quit.
You know,
I
real
said,
pervert.
yo, hey man, listen here. Hey, listen, I listen here. I pledge allegiance to the pervert of the United States of the pervert flag. Listen to this condition. I will always be one the day I die. I'm trying to tell you, yo, listen. Xbox had some good times, man. I only had nothing but good time with the Xbox, yo, other than the red ring to death. Had some good times with the Xbox, fellas. Some good times.
That ain't
PlayStation was nothing but horror. Was nothing but horror stories. Niggas running around naked and shit. PlayStation hacked my shit. Now say PlayStation, but somebody hacked my shit. Sony ain't tell me till like 2 weeks later. They never refund me. I was like,
that's
yo,
your
that's
fault.
fucked up.
Oh yeah, back in
That's fucked up.
2011.
You shouldn't have been on that pony station, my nigga.
Hey man, listen here. Let me tell you something.
Should have never went over there, my nigga. Shit, see.
Listen here. Listen
I tried
here.
to send you a
How the
message.
hell? Listen here.
Send you a message to the force.
Ain't nobody expecting to go in there and see to see three naked females
I
in a
tried to
ding
send you a
dong.
message to
Ain't
the
nobody
force.
thought they was gonna see that
I
because I
tried to
damn
send you
sure
a
they
message
ain't
to the
think
force.
that.
You didn't understand it at the time. You blew it off. I tried to send you a message to the force, G.
Yo, Vodka said I told
Yeah.
my PlayStation after that. No, you know what happened though, Vodka? After that, um, I never really cared. I never really got on it like that after that. I never got on it after that. Only thing I played was Uncharted. What was that other game that came out? I played Resistance Fallen Man. Was
Flip
it
was
Bad Resistance Fallen
traumatized.
Man? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, no, I ain't go back over there no more after that. I quit after that. After that, but then what happened was, well, ultimately what happened after the credit card shit that happened, that the hack shit. I deleted. I had more than one account. I deleted that shit and call my bank and shit, get all that shit changed or whatever. After that, that's straw. My cousin had a PlayStation and his joint was broke. So what it was I told him, I said, give me your PlayStation and I gave them mine, and I used the warranty. I still had to pay 150 warranty or whatever, which I don't understand how I got a full warranty on it. And I had to pay 150 to get a new one. And once I got the new one, I never turned it on. I never played it no more after that. I didn't play it no more. Xbox, I had it for a long ass time. To the they were talking about the Xbox One, and I just traded in. So I put a credit to at GameStop to my Xbox One.
I got
And we
Bounty
played it.
Runner spacesuit. That shit 128. I ain't let me go, my nigga.
Man, fuck you.
So you got to do that mission. It's like you got to go to some outposts. That's how you get it.
I don't want to hear about nothing. I'm going on my own trip this time. I ain't listening to nobody. I
Barrett,
take
if
my
you
own.
don't move your bitch ass out the way,
You know
stop
what,
trying to
that
punch
mobile
niggas.
Sony hack was bad. And I don't think people to this day I don't think a lot of people realize how bad that hack was.
That was one of, I could say, the top 10
This nigga out here trying to fight niggas, man.
hacks ever that got hit by a
Yep.
company.
Yep. Not even just these motherfucker overflowing Sony servers and all that other shit. We're talking about like literally like fuck all that. I mean like taking people information and shit. Cause that's bad. That their shit getting shut down. All that generation like
That's
crazy.
that shit shut
That's
down for like
bad.
3 months.
PSN was down like them every week.
Yup.
No, yes, down for like 3 months after that hack.
Mm. That shit was bad. That shit was getting shut down like crazy.
There's a doorknob, G.
Maybe you know what I just thought about? Maybe that's why they scared to play their game. Maybe that's one of the reasons why people was going crazy and was against DRM. Because they know if that shit get hacked and they shut it down, they wasn't gonna be able to play their game on a PlayStation. Even though PlayStation did slid that DRM in there. Maybe that's what all the rowdy and crazy shit was about. Sony knew from the door, even though they were gonna go the same route, they knew it. They knew from the door that people wasn't gonna go for that shit. They just wanted to see what happened if Microsoft fan base go for it. Then they may try it a little later after that, because they always late to the game. It didn't work, and they shit still got hacked. That's a bad taste in someone's mouth. That is a bad taste. Think about it. They shit get hacked, and people wasn't able. I'm not saying that everybody wasn't able to play their game, even though I think a lot of them dudes was lying. People like, well, I can still play my game. I ain't have no problem with it. My joint ain't messed up. I can still play online. It was bad. That hack
I
shit was
bet they
bad.
could.
Huh?
I said, I bet they could.
That's them times. Get your ass out here.
Yeah, Vodka. I'm just reading the comment section. Yeah, Vodka, y'all. Yeah. I would think after that, you know what? Not only that hack, made Sony them very bad. I mean,
But they still alive to this day.
I think also because it was hacked, it made it made the Sony fan more upset at us. I really believe that it made them more upset at us, because you have to think about it. When they was getting hacked like that, we was over here chilling, still playing game. Microsoft got hacked. All they really did overload Microsoft server and it shut down and just switch it over to another one. So you have to think about it. If you're a Sony PlayStation dude, opponent, and you're playing your game and your shit got hacked. I mean, the PlayStation got hacked, and you can't play certain games online or whatever, and you still seeing people playing the Xbox and they play it online. That's a bitter taste in their mouth, because they're mad that their shit got hacked and Microsoft on is way better. So it's kind of like, oh man, these motherfucking Xbox or these bots is gonna talk shit about our console. Well, that wasn't the case. We didn't come after them about their console being hacked like that until they start throwing that shit 1080p make you a better gamer. But what do you call a console that get hacked and you can't play your game online? What do that make you?
An expensive paperweight.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, Flip. Just like, okay, perfect example. PlayStation Plus, whatever they servers on, it's on one server. That server goes down, it goes all the way down, right? Microsoft has servers all around the world. say if Flip might get saved, Flip say, man, Xbox down for me. I might say it ain't down for me because I might be on a West Coast server. He might be on the East Coast server, on the Midwest
Yep.
server. They're just sitting there switching servers. When we getting it together,
Right,
at
right,
least,
right,
and
right.
at least they come on Twitter and with everything and say, "Hey, we know there's a problem. We're trying to fix it." Then ain't doing PlayStation. Don't do that shit. They come out. We know what's going on. We're trying to fix it. We apologize. This and this and that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right though. I mean, you're right though, Bone. But but it's still, yeah, it's still a bad taste in their mouth.
They
It's a
don't care.
bad taste.
The party's been getting bad taste in their mouth forever.
Oh shit. So if I can say that SSD is a bad taste in their mouth
Yeah,
too, but
yeah,
I'm just saying.
they drones now. They straight up drones.
Uh-huh.
I'm scared of they might even try to take over the world. That's how drone they are.
And the sad part is, it's only gonna get worse.
Cause they ain't got
And
nothing.
next year, Microsoft started dropping some more games. Yeah, I thought Starfield was bad.
But no, you
Ain't
talking
too
about next year.
Fable and all these other games coming
This
out.
year is not even up with games that's coming out.
Mm-mm. Oh, when Forza
I'm
coming
talking
out,
about
crashing
first
down.
party.
Forza coming out, it's over.
Mhm.
You gonna eat, man, shit. I'm gonna drink my life.
That's the really like true next generation game that you really gonna see them using that shit. A lot of these other games that we have, some of them and stuff, it's still based off of the last gen, but it still look good. So think about
I
it,
think Starfield is the last one. Though.
they utilizing the power of these consoles next gen. They really push it, as we will see. That hurt. That hurt. And I want to know what happened to the people that were screaming PlayStation Pro 5. What happened? Why don't I hear nobody
Man,
talk about the
real
PlayStation
shit
Pro
about that.
5
I heard
no more?
when the PlayStation 4 Pro 5 come out. Nigga, you bought a PlayStation 5. Why you want to play PlayStation 4 5 Pro? That means you bought a product that they should have made from day one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
Yeah, they bought a product that Sony knew from day one was inferior. And so they made a pro.
Yeah.
I just want to know where Sony gonna get the money to make that. I see
They're
a
not coming
PlayStation.
out.
I see a
They're not coming
PlayStation
out with
Slim.
if it's a
I
pro,
see it Slim
it's a
before I
pro,
see a 5,
it's
a
gonna be a
Pro.
slim. It's gonna be a slim.
Slim, right? I
Smaller.
see that before that even happened.
The motherfuckers ain't doing that shit. Y'all wishing on a star.
And again, for all the people out there, I will say this again for all the people out there that's hard headed. Phil said no. People still trying to damage control and still trying to flip his words. What he said when he said, "I'm confident of the console that we already have." People are still trying to flip his word. They still
They
trying to
even
change
maxed
it.
this. They even maxed this out yet.
You right. Don't forget about Unreal Engine.
Unreal Engine 5. Yep.
Unreal Engine 5. And let this be known on the record. The coalition is the reason why you seen that demo of Unreal 5 with that Matrix on the PlayStation.
Flip. I heard a podcast and they gave credit to a PlayStation
How?
thing to make that. I'm like, nah, I didn't.
Nah. The coalition did that. The
I said,
coalition and Rocker, who was it? Rocker, no. The coalition
what's
and
up with
what's it called?
Megatron?
What's going on
We talking about Epic?
Oh
Megatron?
shit.
No, the one that made the
We talking about the Matrix demo, right?
Matrix point. We know
Right. Yeah,
coalition.
Yeah, that's
coalition
the
did that.
coalition
Yeah,
and
they helped
from
them do
Epic.
that. Right, they helped them do
Epic
that. They helped
Games.
them make that shit.
Yeah, so I'm like, no, they was like, dude was acting like dude from PlayStation. Man. Like, come on, guy, give credit where credit is due. Why so hard? You say Xbox, you got us on this one.
No, I think they was giving credit for that
And
first demo. Remember?
I'm a competition game. I'm a gamer. I play ball. If you beat me, I have to sit there and I'll sit there and shake your hand and be like, all right, but I'm trying to see how I'm gonna beat you back. And
Hold
Sony ain't
on.
Sony ain't got
Hold,
beat
hold on,
up.
bro. Hold on. What you say? Punisher. You say they gave him credit for what?
Like, I remember that first Unreal 5 demo with the female character. She was like flying through some buildings or something. Like she was out in the desert somewhere.
Oh, ancient tomb and all that shit. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
What
was like
about
in a
that?
tomb. Yeah. They was trying to say Unreal 5 couldn't run on the Series X. It was only on the
Why?
PS5.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, you're right about it. I forgot about that part. I
Hmm.
definitely forgot about that one. When they did, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, they had no credit for that one.
yeah. You know what? No. They didn't even know that was Unreal Engine 5 at first. They didn't know
And
that.
come to find out, the demo was running at 900p
Yeah, they didn't even know what
on the
that was. That's what.
PS5.
Well, see, that's why I always say resolution is not graphics. They think that it is, but it's not. It's not. I'm not saying that's why I always say I'm not saying Sony is not capable of making a good looking game and stuff like that. It's not capable of making a good looking game with all the bells and the whistle as Microsoft would do. It's not
But
like it's
the
gonna make
main
some
thing,
good games again, but it's not gonna be like what the Xbox had. I'm sorry.
yeah, but the Matrix demo was hard. They
Yeah,
took
actually
they
was
they
nice
took it out
though.
the store.
Oh,
The
you said that
Matrix
was on
demo,
that moment. That was on PC.
What was on? What was on
You
no,
PC?
you
said that
talking
that,
about
that game that you
the
were talking
first demo
about, that
from the
game of
PS5?
the PlayStation was the one that had that I guess had was the first one that came out and show you that Unreal Engine 5 demo.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Xbox, 'cause Xbox had to. I don't know.
No,
No,
it was
PlayStation
the
did it
PS5
first.
I
first.
don't know. I'm not gonna
PlayStation
argue
PC
5
about
did
did
it
it
first.
first. They ran that shit first. And then once they did it and Xbox started showing you them other games and shit, then that's when all hit the fan. Remember, like a lot of them tech demos that we was watching, like, yeah, a lot of them is tech demo. No, them motherfuckers are actual games. They was actual fucking game. We just didn't know. A lot of that shit was like in-game footage. No, them motherfuckers are actual game that's coming out. And because remember, we didn't see but so much. They only show us a little snippet. Next thing you know, like with the cop, he was walking around and shit with the gun and shit, and he was talking. Everybody, oh yeah, that's a tech demo. No motherfucker, that's a real game. A lot of them are real fucking game that's coming out. I don't know when, not no time soon, but they're fucking game that actually coming out. Cause I was looking at, it, I'm like, what? Because they start showing you more of that same game. You start seeing different levels of that same game. Like, oh shit, that's an actual fucking game, but it's not coming out no time soon. I don't know when they gonna come out. Who knows when? Them games could be. I'm not gonna hold you. Them games could be 3 to 4 years away. But them games that we see them tech demo Unreal Engine 5, no, those are actual fucking games that you're not gonna see no time soon. That's running on the console, not just PC, on the console.
Mhm. All right, all right, all right. So, chat, what y'all want to talk about, man? Since it's,
Yeah, chat. Let's hear what y'all have to say.
I want what y'all want to talk about.
Who y'all want to hear us call a motherfucker or a sissy?
You're a punk ass bitch.
Okay, that'll work. That nigga can't have a sit there in a cut. Oh, punk ass bitch. I mean, I don't got the energy to overtop what Livewire did.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
Yeah,
Holla,
live on
you,
that
going
you
nigga
off
you
with
got
that
to
Livewire
holler
one.
at me
wanna
in
no. I
two
ain't
dance.
weeks.
gonna accept that.
I got
That was
I got to get 2 weeks to get rebooted to do
no,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That nigga went to Mount Prometheus on that motherfucker.
Hey,
Yeah.
he about to knock out.
Hold on, yo. Why the fuck this motherfucker said Paris?
Hey,
Yo,
hey,
And what the parents do? He did something.
I don't know.
hey,
They
him
said
and
other
Pierce
Z.
went in yesterday on each
They
other.
said other Z smack that
I was,
motherfucker
I
back.
was, I was listening to it, but I wouldn't listen to it. Then somebody informed me that Zinc went in on Paris, and I said, "Give me the time stamp." And when I got back to my desk, I said, "Oh my god!" And I had people sitting there like, "What's going on?" And I'm just laughing because they don't usually see me laughing. Usually, I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin, and
Other
I'm
Z.
walking around office laughing.
I don't think no one can top what you did to that man.
This nigga, this motherfucker, see, no. You ain't gonna disrespect me. I was like, oh, Zink turned into the Credible Hulk and Thor. He turned to all the Avengers in one. I said, damn, G. I said, that's why I told y'all. I'm like, man, like I said, I don't entertain them type of guys and stuff like that because it's their job to do what they have to do. Only thing I wish when you would have told Pierce was, hey, I probably had the game for you. I reviewed Halo 4. I've been like, well, Hunter had a Halo 4 before you. I had that shit motherfucking a whole.
See, this is why I think some of that shit with what's his name Paris is irrelevant. When he spoke about a game that he had less information on. I mean, I get it. He was man enough to say, you know what, I was wrong. I don't have that much information or experience on that game. Once you once you say something like that out your mouth, openly letting people know that you're a fucking fool and an idiot, and I don't got nothing against him, but he is for speaking too fucking fast, sucking Sony dick, SSD, slash, dick up your ass. It's really ain't too much that you can really say to do to that boy. Like,
You can't.
yo, like,
Flip, that's his job. Now, to keep it a buck with you, that's his job. That's how you got to keep his job. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. I get that.
That's how he keep
I
his
get that.
motherfucking
But,
job.
but
And
if
hang
this,
on, but my thing is to Paris is, can you go on your own? Why you need kind of funny games? Are you kind of funny?
this
You know what I'm saying?
motherfucker, I don't know. I don't know what,
You
I
can, you
mean,
can, why
I'm
you
just
can't do
saying.
this shit by yourself? Greg Miller
I'm just
start doing
saying
this
though,
shit by
bro.
himself now.
I'm just saying when he made that crucial mistake with Killer Instinct,
Oh, Killer Instinct. Oh yeah, that was
yeah,
wrong. Oh yeah,
I'm
he
just saying,
yeah.
I
Oh
just
yeah, he
think
got
that, you
smoked.
know,
He got smoked. He
he's a,
apologized, but he got
to
smoked for that.
me, you sometimes you can't, some things you can't do with fools. You know what I'm saying? He's a fool, and he's a fool for speaking out of term of something
I
that
forgot about
which
the Killer Instinct.
he knew. See, but this is what I'm saying. He knew he didn't know nothing about that game, about Killer Instinct, but yet he continued on beta. He continued on speaking about it. I don't know who got him into it, juiced him up for him to say that shit like that. That's why the community is getting on him. Motherfuckers not letting that go because you didn't know nothing about that game and you spoke too quick.
Man,
I always say I don't like a fast. There is always an old saying, and my uncle will always say, "Man, watch out for motherfucker that talk too fast, quick talking ass motherfucker, like they silver tone." He didn't know what he was doing. Like he's an idiot. To me, Paris, I don't have nothing against you, but you're a fucking idiot. You show your ignorance about that game. That's something that you would never get back, and you should at least learn that 101, not to say certain things out your mouth that you have no facts on,
yeah.
although facts can be a lie. But you know that's another story. I'll break that shit
Like
down
I
how.
say,
But motherfucker, yo, you shouldn't have did it. You should have just shut the fuck up. Didn't let I guess who was it, Colin or the rest of them dick suckers talk you into saying some shit, which you was. What happened? You got overexcited, overhyped because you heard everybody was talking about a fucking game which you didn't know nothing about, and you ran off your mouth and you said something about it.
yeah.
So you know, I mean, you know, I
How
mean,
can
Zeke, my man,
how can we trust? It comes to
would I
how
would
can I
have went
trust?
off? Would I would have went off on him like that? Probably
My
not. I
thing is,
probably
he
would have
said,
just
"I
said
love."
some subtle shit on. I would have just said some subtle shit just to fuck with
Yeah,
him.
but see,
I would have
I
held
see.
that shit over
I
his
would have
head.
called him. I would have called him
I
like,
would have
"Oh, I
said
beat
Killer
Halo 4."
Instinct.
I
That's
said,
Killer
"So
Instinct, man.
yeah." I said, "He said I love the ending." I said, "So what the ending? What was special about the ending? What made you feel something about Halo 4?" I would have broke it down to him. I would
He
have
said
like
something about
break it
Halo. He said something about
down to
Halo
him.
too.
Huh?
Are you saying he's saying something about Halo too?
He said, "Say yeah." He said it yesterday when him and Zink was
Oh
arguing. He
my
said,
God.
I played Halo 4." He said,
Now
"I
let me.
reviewed it."
He
He
said,
said,
wait a
"I
minute. I'm sorry.
reviewed
I'm
it." So
sorry.
he
I'm sorry.
told
Not to
Zink, "I
cut you off. Hold
probably
on.
got it." He said, "I probably got it before you." And then I was Zink. I'm like, "Hunter probably got it before you because I did have it before him." It's called the Black Market. No, that's the last hard copy I got. I had it 2 weeks before the game came out.
My thing is this. Okay, and okay, I see what other thing and they saying. This is my thing. I say. And he's a pony. We know he is. For all those pony out there that's like Paris out there,
He's a
I,
pony
I
boy.
know it's hard. I know it's hard for you to do this. I know it's definitely hard for you to do this. Please shut the fuck up. In the words of Stupid, shut the fuck up. No, no, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Because when y'all talk about games on here on the Xbox side, as Lyle Wyatt said, y'all have no intention playing it like y'all say y'all do, and y'all don't play it. Why talk? Don't give me this bullshit that you just start that you. Oh no, 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 no. I played Halo, but no, the fuck you didn't. No, you didn't. That's why you got cussed the fuck out. That is why you get cussed the fuck out. Because you be running your mouth and don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Only a fool will run his fucking mouth on shit that he know nothing of. And he should have known that. That man old enough to understand that. That is an old saying. Don't be a fool and run your mouth about stuff that you don't know nothing about. You're a pony. Take it and enjoy it. If you enjoy taking that SSD in your mouth, sucking Sony dick, keep on enjoying it. We're not coming after you because that's what you like. Stop talking shit about the Xbox game and you never played it. You probably played one Halo game. Them boys got you wrapped around their finger. They had you jumping through fucking Cheerio coop to say all kinds of dumb shit out your mouth. And now you feel as though that you have to defend your honor of running your fucking mouth on shit which you had no business to running your mouth on. You fucked up. You are now labeled as a crazy ass psychopath pony. I have no doubt in my mind when you have sex with your wife, you dress up like a pony with a unicorn horn.
There's something wrong with this nigga
I think
Flip.
that you might be riding your wife click like it's a fucking dick. Cause you act like a bitch. They don't. I'm like, I don't understand what is wrong with y'all
You saying
ponies.
he getting flipped on his stomach?
Yes, he got flipped. He got flipped on his stomach by his wife.
Mm. Getting tossed like a
When
pancake.
you do bitch move like that, stop trying to defend yourself. Take it, inhale it, and just enjoy yourself being a pony. And I want somebody to play this back for him. Yes, this is Flip Money, Mr. Flip, your neighborhood fucking doctor. Because there's something wrong with you for running your mouth. I don't work for Microsoft, so I don't get too fucked the shit about any of that shit.
Yeah, you do.
You are a
Mhm.
fucking fool. Stop talking about games you don't know nothing about. You done show your ignorance already about these games. Stop it. If you're gonna build your brand up, it's different if you was gonna build his brand up using IGN, blah 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 blah. I respect any black man that's getting into any type of media that's doing it, but don't do that shit and look like a dickhead. Because at the end of the day, only thing they're going to do is that's why I say I might not have did it the way you think is. Because the only thing they're going to try to do is try to flip that shit around. Like you see how crazy them Xbox is? No, motherfucker. You see how stupid and ignorant you PlayStation do are.
That's why I
You get
say.
no brownie points
Mhm.
by going on people that got a smaller channel. What are you trying to do?
That's why you don't go to war. That's why sometimes you got to pick your battles because you don't win the war. That battle I ain't gonna fight. Man,
I
come on
mean,
my
like,
channel to
Yeah,
debate me. I
Starfield
need $1,500.
exposed a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, had to do. Come on my channel to debate me. I need $1,500, and you got nothing but 45 minutes out of me. What? I said that's my price.
that's a crazy thing. And this is what's crazy. They don't even get paid by Sony to do that. They come
Yeah.
on people's channel and try to talk. I would at least got paid.
Mm.
But no, you came on there like you was a fucking soldier, a distinguished gentleman to get beat the fuck up verbally. That's crazy.
And Flip, let me keep it a buck too. A lot of some of these guys on these podcasts, they pay to get on them podcasts. I'm gonna keep it a
I
buck.
know, but he
I ain't
didn't.
saying no
I
motherfucking
know.
name, Jay. But it's a
I know,
lot of
but he
niggas that
didn't.
pay to try to feel like they on top. We always been on top. We the best late night Xbox fucking podcast exists in any multiverse. We're gonna be here. Might be different colors of skin. But might be white.
Would you say?
So you might be a white man in the next
No, shit.
Earth 3, you know. Earth
I'm
3,
just
I
saying.
said we gonna be here. We gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? And I had a question too. Somebody asked me a question. My brother asked, why are how can I put it? I'm gonna put it like I said, our minority community ain't supporting each other, but they go support the other people. And I told them I don't know. I said I don't support nobody if you support me. If you follow me on Twitter, y'all see me if I'm at work, if I'm in front of my computer, I will try to retweet and try to blow anybody up. I'm about to start that stuff. I'm probably gonna start it up on Monday. I'll announce it on Monday. Anybody want to join? Trying to have my attorney write a goddamn contract up. He bullshitting the public. I work in the same office with him. Like, just write me up a basic contract. Just tell them motherfuckers just got to do this. You trying to look legal loopholes and everything. I'm like, man, just write me a contract. It's free. The office is paying for it. You ain't doing watching. You ain't doing nothing but watching the Yankees. But nah, man. Like I say, if anybody in the Xbox community need help or whatever, I don't care really get help. I'm willing to help. I don't care. I have ways where you can try to grow your channel. I want you to blow past me. I don't really give two fucks. This shit is funny games with me. I have fun with everybody. I really do. I have fun with everybody. You know.
Other than crazy, I mean, vodka crazy. Yeah, ponies are losing it, man.
Yeah, so I really don't give a fuck about a pony right now. I wish.
Cry, ponies, cry.
Like I said,
they all losing their minds right now. That's crazy.
I'm glad finally the Xbox community took my lead and start crashing out on these motherfuckers.
What did 100 say? It's time to put these ponies down.
Man, crash down on them motherfuckers. I'm proud of them motherfuckers. I go. People don't understand. I go down my timeline to make sure you crash out. I like your shit. Crash out. I like your shit. Crash out. When you did a double crash out, I retweet it. I look because I'm at work. I'm bored. I got nothing else to do. When I wake up in the morning, I might look at it. But no, crash out on these dudes. They didn't said that we didn't mess with our kids. They didn't did everything with the child of God to us. No, let's tell these transsexual ass motherfuckers what them bring them up.
I'm just looking at the joint. Other than crazy. Other Jinx said, yeah, and watch out for the cold popsicle in the back pocket. You right about that, Other Zeke. You ain't lying.
Yeah, like crash out.
You know what?
You know what? Let them motherfuckers breathe. Suffocate the motherfuckers. It's time.
You know what, Other Zeke? Hold on. You know what, Other Zeke? He's one of them now. He got a cold popsicle in his back pocket.
Man, all the motherfuckers
about being a smooth criminal and shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Hey, Paris, when you hear this, yeah, you're a cold popsicle motherfucker too. Your back pocket is wet. Gotta watch you. Got my good eye on you.
Not his pocket that's wet though.
I watch that motherfucker. Got a cold. You got a wet back pocket.
Ladies and gentlemen, probably Monday somebody gonna get a phone call about why Ezekiel flipped and jumped on
gonna get called into the office on Monday. What?
Yo, you stupid.
I might get called to the council table. Like, I didn't do it. Shit. They took his ass to the danger zone. You know what I'm saying? You want to fly?
Motherfucker look like he got Vaseline grease on his head. That motherfucker look like a
Yeah.
dirty popsicle. Fuck Paris bald head look like a dirty popsicle. Nah, dog, I'm good. I don't want
Man,
none of that.
Paris look like Paris look like I'm when you
Paris
shit
look
out
like
the
a
toilet.
That
pudding
Like you
pop.
drop
motherfucker look like he got. Go ahead. What you about to say, Punisher?
No, I was just saying he looked like a pudding pop.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Jello pudding pop. He said that motherfucker look like a black Jello.
Hey, he might be.
He
He
became
might
a
be.
liquid Jello.
He might be motherfucking Bill Cosby's son and shit. Bill Cosby's fucking around. Why you got
Maybe
that
that motherfucker over there. That motherfucker walking around talking about dip in the middle. Like what? Put a motherfucker PlayStation tattoo on his back. SSD on his chest. Like, what the fuck? Hey man. Hey man.
Hey, Chet, why
Why
nobody
you don't
don't
got
talk
no
about
clothes
the
on?
power
That
plant
motherfucker
on
one of them dudes.
PlayStation?
He gonna be one of them dudes on that PlayStation camera with no clothes on him.
Yeah.
Talk about being a smooth criminal and shit.
Hey, Chet, real shit. Why no one talking about the pony? I mean, the PlayStation dude that was trying to solicit a little kid. Why that got swept out the door?
I don't know. That
This
shit.
motherfucker works for Sony.
You talking about the executive that they got
Yeah,
caught
he
up
was trying to get the little
Yeah, the
boy.
with the
The
PS5 shit?
boy, the boy
Yeah,
with the cold popsicle. That's the dude that had the cold popsicle in his back pocket when it
man.
was snowing. Talking about I got some popsicle. Hell nah. Hell nah, I'm good.
Well, Sony themselves swept that under the rug.
Yeah, Sony
Like
swept that shit under the rug
Sony
real
moved
quick.
quick on that one.
They put that under
Man,
there.
that was Xbox. Microsoft had been talked about.
They
Well,
fired. What they did was
perfect example. Activision has issues with what's going on with them, right? Talk about people saying it was assaulted and all that other shit, right?
right.
You got a motherfucker straight up fucking with a little kid,
Hey man, listen here.
and you gonna leave that shit alone?
That motherfucker said he was trying to get back to the community. He was trying to get back to the PlayStation community. You gotta watch that motherfucker.
Yeah. Like I said. And then people sitting there, I heard a person talking about, well, we got people that's gonna give Xbox these high scores. Nigga, what the fuck IGN and fucking GameSpot do for y'all? Fucking bastards.
They fired that dude and all 12 of his cold popsicle he had in his back pockets. Oh shit, that motherfucker was bad. He was bad as fuck.
That nigga was ready to go lay down with a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
A little boy. That's more serious than other shit. A little boy. Ain't nobody want to report that from Sony. Sony Stone. No, come
Well,
on.
hey, listen here. It's like the same way that ain't nobody, none of the they worship Sony so much, but they're not paying attention to how racist Sony was when they would have that racist email. I don't know if they
Yeah.
ever fired that woman.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Did they fire
forgot
her?
about that.
She got
They
fired,
don't
right?
want no Denzel. They don't want this, and they was calling people
We're talking
monkey.
about Denzel, Kevin Hart, everyone and all that shit. I'm like, oh man, this is not good. Like, come on, ponies. Come on. Y'all got to get a little of
Don't
that.
mention
Like,
it's,
god
why
damn.
that shit get when that shit get swept on the bus. We all had motherfucking red jeans of death, but Microsoft took care of it. G, shit ain't coming nothing out of my pocket. All right, what else they did?
And Microsoft paid a lot of money for that too.
Yeah, I said, what else did they did, nigga? Shit, they ain't going out, you know what I'm saying, trying to get booty from a kid, nigga. What the fuck going on?
That's crazy. That's some crazy shit, dog.
Executive tag team with the booty warrior.
Hey man, listen here. That motherfucker said, listen here. Listen here, listen here. My back pocket is cold. You want to feel it?
Stick your hand in it, huh?
That nigga was outside waving some popsicle, and they was like, "Yeah, we got you with a PlayStation shirt on." That's what I don't understand.
Man,
That motherfucker say, "Bring your best game." They pulled up with a camera. He's a oh shit. He tried to hide his face with them 12 popsicles in his back pocket.
Man.
Like that motherfucker was like peekaboo. He got caught, yo. That's crazy, dog.
And think about it, ain't no court, ain't nobody said nothing about him going. The people get at him. The people should got at him. Ain't none of that brought up.
Well, I mean,
Like
what think about it. Listen, if ain't nobody say anything about them racist emails and shit, what would you think they were gonna say something about my man outside? Outside and shit.
If that was you, my voice is going out. Shit,
That motherfucker was out there like he was a fucking
if that was you,
like he was out there with a GameStop commercial advertising. Power to the popsicle. That's what he was doing.
If that was you, hey, everybody, my voice is going out, so I don't know.
Yeah,
If that was you.
They threw that shit. They rushed that shit under the rug quickly.
But if that was you, what they would have been, nigga, you going to jail.
Nah, he's not with Sony no more, but it's the fact that they swept that shit under the rug like it wasn't nothing. That boy ain't, yo, that shit crazy. They swept that shit under the rug real quick. That shit crazy though. That's crazy, man.
Like I say, man, we here every Saturday night.
Got my man with the cold popsicle. You got the boy that was beating his dick, trying to make that PlayStation turn white. That shit is crazy, dog. Out of the like, what much
Trying
more?
to get his PlayStation that tastes like milk.
That motherfucker said, "Got milk? Yeah, I do. Giggity, giggity, giggity." He thought he was Crackmeyer on that PlayStation. Like, god damn. And you got the motherfuckers in the boom boom room on the PlayStation camera, which my eyes had to witness that abuse. I didn't sign up. That was violation of my eyes. I did not sign up for that.
Them ponies are the only niggas I know that try to roofie a console. Like, how the fuck you do that?
Oh shit!
What'd you say?
Who said they on roof?
I just what that little nigga just said. I'm done.
Yeah,
They're trying to roofie a console.
Oh, that shit is all fun and game until it's all fun and game until Microsoft starts smacking you ponies around. You pony bots around.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers. Soon as they see Sony on losing, they transform. Oh, I'm an Xbox. Nah, nigga, nah.
Oh, that shit. I wish I could make a report. I'm gonna see if I can find it on my phone in a minute. Where I can find
Them ponies. Hey, what on the street?
Your pony.
The dude on Reforge got on his ass, right? I guess he put a dude on, right? He said, "You know, I can go do the first mission, and I can go do a side mission. I'll never come back to that mission for another 6 to 8 hours."
What on what?
On Starfield.
Yeah, I know.
His eyes looked big.
Yeah.
His eyes looked big. And they was getting on him because he got the Xbox watch on. I don't know why. You can't turn that pony. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the Xbox watch one, you know what I'm saying? So Reforge he's sitting there and white getting on him. I was like, no,
that's not grass they eating. Nah, that's not what that is. That ain't what that is. It ain't hay. That's not what they eating. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's not what that is. They want that white ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
They gargling that white ketchup. Hell nah.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get their PlayStation a scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
That's some weird shit.
What they did, which is funny, is where I was saying earlier, when they be copying off of Nintendo and they product be failing. The only one that really was working was the PlayStation. That gimmick with blowing in that controller, right? You ain't blowing inside that Nintendo controller. When Nintendo came out and that shit sounded crazy with the sound effect, you ain't had to do that. You ain't had to blow in that fucking that Nintendo Wii, the Wii controller. You ain't had to do that. You ain't had to
Hey,
blow on in none of that.
hey, Flip, I want
All
to
the
ask you this
time
question.
PlayStation come around and you telling me oh yeah, you can blow on the controller. Who lovely idea was that? What make you think it was okay to blow in a controller? Here, my nigga, you can hold mine, huh? I'm good. Nah, I'm all right.
Hmm.
Flip,
I'm good.
let me ask you. I'm gonna
They
ask y'all
keep
this
they
question.
they keep they PlayStation controllers in their pants.
I'm good. Right? I'm good. I said it before many a time. I would never touch another man's controller. Hell nah. That nigga can blow on his own controller. Nah, that don't even look right. That don't even look right, dog.
Hmm. Nigga, how the hell? I never knew a machine can catch an STD, but these ponies found a way to do it.
Hell nah, I'm good. Ain't that mobile? Hell nah, dog. I'm good. I'm good. When you have the controller, you got to blow in it. Blow. Just blow. No, blow harder. No, blow harder. Hell nah, I ain't doing that. I'm good. You would never see me doing that. Like, hell nah. Oh, that's a fuck.
Talking about sweet releases and shit.
That motherfucker got pre-cum on it. Motherfucker blowing pre-cum on the controller. I'm alright. I'm good. Nah, I'm cool. I ain't fucking with that. No siree, Bob. No. Fuck out of here. Birthday had the dildo. That's the shit that got me. Remember the dildo they had that lights up? I was like, hold on. Why do it light up though? I said, hold on. Why the fuck do they got that joint lighting up? That shit took me off. Took me out. I said, why that joint gotta light up though? What game you gonna play in a pitch black dark like that? They had people in the dark dancing with it and shit, like they was Terry Crew off a white chick. I'm like, nah, this don't look good. Nah, come on, man. Tell me you're not doing what I think you doing with the controller. There's all kinds of video people was having. That shit crazy. The boy dad, that video I showed live where the boy dad in broke his neck trying to fuck him. Trying to have sex. He trying to have sex with somebody in VR. He trying to take his pants off. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? Like, oh, they had to snap him out of it. Nah, man. Nah, you gotta be joking. You gotta be joking, man. That's crazy. Hell nah, them motherfuckers crazy. Sony crazy for that bullshit. They had them motherfuckers pony ready to lose their life over that VR. They was screaming that VR hard. That's why y'all don't got VR. I'm good. The motherfuckers want Microsoft to get a VR so they can come back and get back in VR and get on the internet and start fucking air. They gonna air fuck the shit out of them people in VR. That's why they want Microsoft to get VR because Sony cut their web browser off. They cut their access to porn off. So they mad at Microsoft. Shit, why you don't got one, Microsoft? I mean, yeah, you right about that one, Sir X Man. That shit crazy, man. Mad at Microsoft because they don't got VR. I ain't never seen no shit like that. That dude thought he
Hmm.
was telling me off when he was talking about that
Like,
VR.
how you
That's
supposed to
why
watch
y'all
the
don't got
porn?
VR. Like what? The fuck? Motherfuckers mad. Shit crazy. Hey, Bone, we don't went 2 hours, good brother.
I know. I'm here, man. Hey,
You
we've
sound like
been on
you
here
might fall asleep.
hours, man. We about to get on X. Man, y'all could join us on
Yeah,
Xbox
it do
Live.
smell like
On this
drowsy a little bit.
party and the party. We usually, we just like to just have fun
I
on the
think we
internet.
still in the party. Ain't we still in the party?
Yeah, we still in the party. I just muted myself. Shout out to my man PK in there. PK came in here. Shout out to everybody. Sir X Man is in the building. Cruz is in the building. Rillis is in the building. D is in the building. I'm trying to go down the line, get everybody shout out. You know what I'm saying? Zink is in the building like always. Solo's in the building. Megatron was in the building like always.
Def Mobile, Realist. Out of everybody that came out.
We got love for
Fireball.
everybody that come through. I know this shit is late. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
But
man, listen here. Listen here.
I'm
I always want the Xbox people to always remember this. Keep this in mind. No matter how much they talk shit about us or get mad about our game, talk shit about our console, get mad about our game, it always can be worse. You could be sitting in VR beating your dick. And you don't want to get caught on that. Because we done seen many videos of people getting caught beating their dick. Fuck that. Don't do it. Stay away from that motherfucker.